Tonight we have a special guest to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, junior high volleyball Blackhawk team member Casey Goldberg.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this moment, we ask that you help us observe a moment of silence in remembrance of the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. Thank you. You may be seated.
And challenging? Are you looking for an opportunity to be part of an environment that you can thrive in? Look no further than Standard Materials Group. We supply high-quality concrete and service most areas of Northwest Arkansas. We are currently hiring for all positions with great benefits for full-time employees, including profit sharing, 401k, PTO, and medical. Apply at jobs.crh.com. Se habla español. We are an equal opportunity employer.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
I need 3 uncorked slushes. Adding strawberries to the sangria. Order up. Sonic uncorked slushes, ready for pickup.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Our church won't be bound to a building or hidden from those in need. This is our church. We believe in loving God, loving others, and serving others. We don't fear getting dirty, we won't callous to the needy, and we love unconditionally. Let's learn fellowship that can never be confined, and a mission that will always have purpose. Come join us at Prairie Grove Christian Church as we practice bringing God's Word to life and taking God's light to the world, one community at a time.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? 2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers.
I'm on it.
Order up.
Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Are you looking for a career that is steady and challenging? Are you looking for an opportunity to be part of an environment that you can thrive in? Look no further than Standard Materials Group.
You are looking live from Blackhawks Stadium in Pea Ridge, Arkansas, site of tonight's contest between the Pea Ridge Blackhawks and our Prairie Grove Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, with me Ryan Cook. Ryan, we come tonight, both teams didn't get off to the start that they wanted. Of course, both teams had their scrimmage. Actually, Pea Ridge looked pretty good in their scrimmage against Elkins. Then they had the real game against Shiloh. And while the score was lopsided, they did some good things. And Shiloh's going to lopside a lot of people this year. And then Prairie Grove, of course, last week didn't play horribly, but about 4 minutes. And that 4 minutes was
enough.
A disaster. But both of these teams, Ryan, they come into the game, and this was, for a 6-year period, one of these two teams won the conference. From 2012 to 2017, Prairie Grove won 12-13, Pea Ridge won 14, Prairie Grove 15-16, and then they shared 17. And so that was a run. And now for 4 years, the conference has kind of been Shiloh's the last 3 years.
I start to say Shiloh was on the outside looking in at that moment, and now that's all kind of shifted. But we always knew those three teams were going to be the ones that the conference had to go through, and there for a while it was the two teams. And, man, there was a year where I thought we were both going to end up in the state championship game together. I mean, it really lined up. And then now, like you said, it's Shiloh's conference at the moment.
But the Tigers, both teams tonight need to rebound. I know that Pea Ridge has 4 or 5 guys out tonight with COVID, a couple of starting linemen on defense. But they are both teams. Well, that speaker's loud in our,
it's very loud
in our ear. But tonight's game, and Ryan, think about last year's game with these two teams. It was kind of a slow start. Pea Ridge scored first, and then Prairie Grove came back, scored again, and then we scored late in the first half, and then just before the half they scored a tie, so it was 14-all going into the half. But then the third quarter belonged to the Tigers, 28-14, and then they scored, and then we went down. We got up 35-20 with 5 minutes to go in the game, and in 4 plays they scored, and then if you remember, they got that onside kick.
Right.
Went down. We held them. I don't know if you remember that. We held them, got the ball back, and then on 4th down, we went for it at our own 29 and didn't make it. They went in, scored, missed the 2 points. They tried another onside kick, didn't get it this time. Tigers ended up winning. And so tonight,
when I see him, I don't think about last year. I think the last time we were here, and then the last time we were here, and every time we're here, it's a dogfight.
Oh, yeah.
It's always, there's 1 or 2 guys that got names that end up in some small D1 ball that Pea Ridge has, some track stars, or we've even had them join our broadcast as far as online and comment, just so they can watch their home team play. And but there's been some battles right here. We were talking about it on the way here, just some of the battles that we got where it's tied up, we're driving and we turn the ball over, we fumble, or one little mistake here, the time that we're able to go to the OP Bowl and have the two teams undefeated and have Halbert just show up and show out, and we take that one. There's so much of that. I know Farmington's a rival, but there's so much of that where we've had some solid teams here the last 10 years that it's a lot of fun playing Pea Ridge at home or up here.
If you kind of compared that, it's kind of like Arkansas with like a border thing with LSU for years,
yeah.
and that was kind of like Prairie Grove and Pea Ridge, but their real rival is always going to be Texas, regardless where they are. Now they're coming back to the SEC. But tonight,
speaking of Arkansas, former Arkansas Razorback lineman is the head coach for Pea Ridge. He's in his second year here?
Yeah, he's in his second year here, and
Bray Cook,
and he's trying to get this program. This program has been in a good place. They got good, but they moved up, and they had a tough year last year. Their first year in 5A. We may get a taste of that ourselves. The Tigers are going to kick off tonight.
Well, and that's a transition for them, not only in moving up in schools, and they're growing. They're about the same size as us. We'll be in the conference with them next year. But then your coaching staff, and they went through that. They had a really good coach. He leaves and goes to Heritage, and you saw it kind of not fade out fast, but just slowly trickle downward, and then they do some more adjusting. Now Bray's in here trying to build it back up to what it was there, and against being in a bigger conference. So pretty tough chore for him.
Well, like I said, both teams need to play well tonight. Both teams need a win to kind of get their season back on track after a tough start. And now Peyton Higgins getting ready to kick, and here comes the kick by Higgins. It's a kind of a knuckleball kind of kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 6-yard line.
It's number 8.
That is Trevor Blair, and Blair is going to be knocked out of bounds.
Frazier, 44, Dalton.
At about the 30-yard line, 31. So Blair gets it out, and the Blackhawks will have it 1st and 10. Ball at their own 31. And the quarterback, Gavin Dixon, he's a sophomore, and he
looked really good, even against Shiloh.
He did.
I was impressed with him. I don't like the offense for him sometimes. A lot of their power stuff, he just has to turn to the side and hand off. And it kind of takes that whole quarterback's ability to run and have a sneak in there out. But the dude threw the ball well. Number 11 caught the ball really, really well the other day. And that's something that makes me nervous here.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. And it'll be a give right up the middle. Prairie Grove, good defense that time.
I see 65. I see 6.
And
45.
That's Velasco's first one I saw that's in there, but about a yard on the carry.
Well, 65 also there at the beginning. That's going to be Corbin Bolin. Wetzel came in. Singleton was there. Good job by the line. They run that power a lot. They'll pull their left guard or their right guard over, and they're just trying to get that good 2 or 3 yards, especially on a first down. We did a good job that time. They only gained a yard.
Joe Adams, tailback, he went out, I think, at the beginning of the Shiloh game last time, and so he's probably their best all-around player. He's at the tailback position. He got a little bit of a quick start there. Pass out. Oh, almost.
Oh, Wetzel. He was height deficient. He was in a good position. He was just a little height deficient there, but luckily he gets just enough in the way that number 8's not able to make the completion. That's Trevor Blair.
It wasn't a bad pass that time by Dixon, and it was pretty on target, just not able to make the play. Third down.
Dixon looks good. He's a good-looking quarterback.
He doesn't look like a sophomore.
No, not at all. And I'm telling you, if I had a guy that ran as well, I watched him run a couple times really well. If I had a guy that ran as good, those powers and stuff, my quarterback would have an option element out of it so that he could run eventually, that they would have to honor that. I'm glad Bray didn't hear me say that tonight. But
third down, he drops straight back. They get a little pressure, and it's complete to number 8. That is Blair.
Right there in the zone. He just sat down where there's an empty spot.
Ryan, you're exactly right. He found the soft spot, turned around, and waited for the pass, and give the Blackhawks, give them a credit. Their line kept our guys out of there because we were trying to get a little pressure on him. So 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks, ball at their own 46. Prairie Grove was in a really good position that time, 3rd and long, and Blackhawks convert.
You notice on their passing downs, they do a good job of just kind of sinking back, sucking in. He'll drop back a little bit, but there's a good pocket for him.
There's a give to Adams. Adams up the middle this time, and Prairie Grove waiting. That's
London.
Jacob London.
Velasco also in the area.
up to the 44-yard line of the Black, or 49-yard line, I'm sorry. 3-yard gain.
I wonder if the offensive coordinator is like one of Bray's buddies from high school, college, you know, a equipment manager for the Hogs. Like, how do you get that job?
2nd down and 7 as Dixon from the shotgun. Prairie Grove in a 4-4 defense there.
I like the 4-man front, especially against the power team.
Here's a quick pass out, completed to Anderson. Anderson,
ball.
He
was out of bounds, though.
He's close to the first, depends on the spot. I think that spot he's got the first down because it looks like they're spotting him at the 43.
Wetzel there on the tackle. He's the one that's able to knock him out of bounds.
First down, Blackhawks.
Simrad will come in at cornerback this time. Falk is going to come out.
Ryan, you know, we've played 2 games now with sophomore quarterbacks. It means we got to see these guys, both of them, for 2 more years.
You know, there for a while, every time we came up here, it was the wind. Which wind was going to run it on you? Then their sister was even just as good. So
Dixon looking over the defense. He's going to give. That's Adams, and there's Velasco. And there was one more there, too. That's 6. That is Singleton.
Good for Cooper. He's a guy that's got the body, the build. He's got the speed. He's just never found the spot to really get. He's been special teams, but get a chance to get consistent, steady time on that D-line. He used to be a guy like 3rd down package. They'd throw him in because he's got some speed for a guy his size. So I like this, that he's in there. He's a senior. You know, there's some senior leadership there, a guy stepping up and really providing a spark for Prairie Grove.
2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Ball at the Prairie Grove 44. And again, this little out pass, and Higgins.
Good job, Higgins.
Boy.
That's one of those where if you let's try to take a look at that if we can. I'm going to pull it up here on the replay.
Higgins could have got that one.
He could have got that one. It's one of those you got to break early and break fast, and you can see here that it's not necessarily a break fast, but it's a good job of getting it there. But yeah, he's about a second from going ahead and taking that one to the house.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the live feed.
3rd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Prairie Grove needs a stop here. Get that defense off the field. They've had it almost over 3 minutes on this drive. And now he's going to roll, throws, complete. Got to make a good tackle. Good open field there by Falk. It's going to be short of the 1st down, but close enough to go for it, Ryan.
Oh, I'm going for it here.
Of course. I mean, it's as good as a.
I mean, you'd love to pin us down. But at the same time, you can keep your drive going here. I know it's 4th and what, 2.5?
4th and 2 for the Blackhawks.
4th and 2, but you're moving the ball decently well.
Got to be careful here, but, you know, we've done a good job on Adams. I was going to say this. We've done a good job on Adams so far, but, you know.
They're going to try to spread us out. They'll go trips to this side.
And they're going to try to just feed him. Well, maybe let's see here. It is going to be a quick throw, and
almost had it. Another one of those height deficient guys.
Well, Merrill, that was Morrell. Man, Morrell so close to just knocking it down is all we needed there, Ryan. But
I'm going to look at it here on the replay. We may not see it for you guys, but I'm going to look at it. I'm talking right through the hands. You watch this. Look at Red. Oh, man.
If he could have just tipped it. But the 1st down for the Blackhawks, if they keep their drive alive, they've been on the field for 4 minutes and 20 seconds already, so a very good, slow, sustained drive for the Blackhawks. And they've got it at the Prairie Grove 21-yard line.
A lot of stimming going on the defensive line.
And there's Adams. That hole closed quick. It was a hole there for a minute. Adams still gets about 3 yards. Well, they're going to get him about 4 yards.
That was London that time. Quick to the tackle. London, another senior. I like that some of these seniors are starting to call their name. You're seeing them start. Last week was a rough week. It was almost like the first game because they had a really good class above them. A lot of these guys haven't played a ton. You have some, but a lot of them haven't played a ton. Now they're in feature roles. That was kind of their opportunity to kind of get all that out of the way. Let's start calling their name tonight.
2nd down and 6 for the Blackhawks. Now the ball in the red zone at the Prairie Grove 16. Well, let's call it 17. And here is the give to Adams.
Velasco.
Wow.
Wetzel.
And
London. London's trying to make a case here.
It's now 3rd down and about still 6 to go.
36, Blackhawks.
They've been so effective on these quick out passes. I suspect to see something there, or possibly even those slants have been good for them. 3rd down. And Ryan, as they get up to the line here, this is definitely, they'll probably go for it. Unless there's a loss, they may try a field goal. But now that's an empty backfield, so pretty good chance they're going to throw the ball here. Now, you could go with a quarterback draw, but I doubt that. Quick pass, out. And
I like that
nice.
for us as far as a play call.
Yeah, I did too, but
we didn't make the tackle. We didn't make the tackle when we needed to, but that was an opportunity for us to stop them.
Man, we had a chance there to stop them, Ryan.
First down.
We really did. We had a chance to get them short of the first down. Now they're inside the 10. The thing is, Prairie Grove's not been able to get off. We've had some 3rd and longs on this drive and not been able to get the defense off. And so the Tigers really, really need to they've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, because you've got them in 3rd and long now a couple times. And to Pea Ridge's credit, they've converted these 3rd down plays.
Well, even like that wasn't even great execution. We were there. It was just poor execution on our part.
There's that quarterback draw. Can Velasco get him? No, but there's Wetzel. Tracks him down, loses a yard.
And Hubbs also there. I think both of them at the same time, Hubbs and Wetzel on the tackle.
Ryan, look up there at the clock. They have held the ball for 7 minutes. This drive started at their – it's not like they started at their 10. This drive started at the 31.
But they're getting that 2 to 3 yards per play, and we're not getting them off the field.
2nd down and goal from the 11 as their 2-yard loss.
And they feel comfortable with this.
Well, I'd like to see a turnover here. They keep doing these. You know, you don't want to get beat on a out and up or something, but man, you might want to take a shot at one of these. A new running back into the game. He's blocking back, and there is almost. I keep wanting that pick. It's just going over the hand.
Let's take a look at that one.
We had 2 guys there.
Two guys
Wetzel
there.
And Falk. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 11.
We'll go replay here this far outside. Look how close we are.
We've had 3 of them. 3 of them really close to getting picked tonight. We're going to get one, Ryan. We're going to get one tonight.
Hey, they keep throwing it. We're going to get one. I believe you.
4:30.
Just like if I keep shooting, I'll eventually get a 3.
3rd down.
Doesn't mean my percentage will be good.
We don't have 3 days to get that pick, though, Ryan. So
Ow. It's like you've seen me play.
3rd down. Now, if it was an inside layup, that's going to happen.
No, I'll miss that one. They know I can't shoot inside.
28, Seth Foster in now at the up back position. Here is the drop, and he's going to run it, and he's going to score. Wow, again, 3rd and long, Ryan. That's been the story as Pea Ridge scores. Takes, let's see here, 7 minutes and 43 seconds off the clock with 4:17 to go. The Blackhawks dropped 69 yards and an 11-yard quarterback draw to score for the Blackhawks.
Well, in most of those 3rd and longs, they've done a good job spreading us out and finding a hole in the zone, or right there, spreading us out, getting the defense spread out, running guys off, and then he had a seam. So, you know, they kind of got the recipe, but on 3rd and long, that is the recipe. Spread them out and pick and pop your spots.
I'm looking at the Pea Ridge's, they're going for 2. But I look at their student section. Looks like it must be Hawaiian night, because I see the cheerleaders are in some kind of lays, and then so is the student section.
Aloha.
And it's going to have
a timeout.
Let's take this timeout with the Blackhawks with 4:17 to go in the first quarter. Blackhawks 6, Prairie Grove 0.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? 2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers.
I'm on it.
Order up.
Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
The Blackhawks score. Very slow, methodical drive for 69 yards, and now they're going to go for 2. Foster is the quarterback is Dixon, who scored the touchdown. In motion comes Blair, and they look for Blair, and good job.
We got that perfectly.
That was
because you could almost be too early.
That was an excellent play that time by Falk. Well, Ryan, I saw some positives in that defense. We were able to – they didn't really hurt us terribly on the run. They did on the quarterback draw. We are getting hurt a little bit on the corners on those third downs.
Well, and that's 3rd and long, which we've had that disease before, if you remember. I can remember a couple years ago against Shiloh. That was their favorite thing, is get us in 3rd and long and 4th and long, because they can convert or they could score. And they weren't even as good of a team that year as far as just being a dominant team.
Either that,
it was just our defense coverage. They knew how to get against our defensive coverage in those situations every time.
Their favorite 2 plays were 3rd and long and kicking off to us.
Oh, yeah, that one hurt too.
Yeah, that was a tough night.
But that's what's happening here. Power, 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 power. Spread them out, dink and dunk. Power, 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 power. Spread them out. Run your quarterback.
But the power is not.
It's not killing us.
It's been 3rd.
Now
and 7.
it could in the 4th quarter, and that's why they stick with it right now. But yes, it's the 3rd down.
Getting ready to kick off is number 80. That is Austin James, and it's kind of a little pooch kick, fielded by Higgins. Higgins is going to get past the 30. He's got a little room. Higgins at the 40. Higgins up to the 45.
Nice return right there.
Excellent job by Higgins. If you're going to kick it like that, you might as well try an onside kick there, Ryan.
Nice job that time by Prairie Grove blocking that up. You even had Hubbs running up, sophomore running up, being the lead blocker there. And if Higgins probably didn't have a brand new ACL, he probably would have taken that one to the house.
Well, it is 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Their first possession comes at 4:10 of the first quarter. 1st and 10, ball at their own 45. In motion comes Hubbs.
That was Miller.
Oh, Miller. That was Miller. And they're looking for Miller. Got it! Miller at the 40. He cuts back against the field. Miller at the 30. Down to the 28-yard line.
I like that play right there.
From the distance, I thought it was 10, and as soon as he turned the corner, I could tell it was 16.
Let's see if we can look at that. I don't think we're going to be in a hurry up. If we are, let me know.
Patterson
with a beautiful
nice
pass right there.
And this is Hubbs bringing in the play. But Miller makes a nice grab. I like what Miller did. He's always about to go out of bounds, cut back against the field. And now let's go back to live action. It is 1st and 10 Tigers at the, boy, we may have jumped, but no, there's Miller. Miller's got room. Miller's at the 10. Give him 6. Hey, that's the way to get it. Right
and our
back.
running backs the last 2 weeks have done a great job with some of these big plays like that.
And give credit to the line. We gave them the player of the week last week. They've opened up some holes past couple weeks, and now the Tigers with an opportunity to take the lead. They had the ball. We didn't have it a minute.
No,
they had it
didn't need to.
They had it 7 minutes.
Hey, you look at Farmington game, we scored within a minute in the first. I mean, we scored on the first play twice.
And here is Higgins with the extra point. Good snap, kick on the way, up, and it is good. With 3:36 to go, the Tigers now take the lead, 7-6. Back after this.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote.
Okay, we're back with you. Ryan, you've got that last play queued up.
Here you go. Miller is the wingback on this side. We have upbacks on both sides. He goes in motion, 49 sweep. Good block there by Ryder, dancing around with one of the Pea Ridge guys. Great blocking by your split end, Hubbs down the road. And touchdown, give him 6, Miller.
We want to thank Extra Clean Carpet. Extra Clean Carpet Cleaners. They fed the football team tonight. We appreciate them. Also, our sponsor list, PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing, sponsor of halftime and player of the game. Harton's Furniture, what my eyes have seen, Sonic in Prairie Grove, Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto Farm and CarQuest, Family Life Chiropractic, Standard Material Group, Dumpster Divers. Our staff tonight, Miles Eubanks, our director, Quentin Finnicle, Dylan Moore, Naaman Ballstead, Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson, and here we are as the Tigers get ready to kick for the second time. And it's Higgins, and he gets a good boot. That may go out of the end zone, and it does. Why couldn't that drop at the 1 and stop?
I don't know if they practiced that kind of onside kick or not, but it sure worked out. I bet we don't let another one do that.
I think as long as Danny Absher is the coach, I don't know if we'll ever see that again.
That's one of those you just put up every year just to remind everybody.
Yep.
All right, let's look. I see Dickerson, London, Rhett, and your linebackers, Helms, Kobe at safeties, Higgins and Falk at corners.
Here is a give to Adams. He's looking for the corner.
Oh, Frazier had a good beat on him, but he didn't get him.
He may be gone. There goes Adams. Can he get caught? And he got him. Hey!
Good job by Helms that time, chasing him down from the other side of the field. Helms was on the he was the outside linebacker on that far side.
Alex Helms, he's a senior, and boy, well, they're not going to do a methodical drive this time.
Well, they saw what we did. They were jealous.
Well, that's the first time tonight that, you know, we've been beat pretty big by a running play, and it was a big gain that time, almost about a 57, 58-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks at the Prairie Grove 22-yard line. How about a turnover, fellas? There is Foster. Foster, nothing going in the middle.
Singleton, Bolin, Connor Brunson, Velasco. Pretty much just named that whole defensive line right there. Did a good job that time of stopping that up.
Didn't look like much, but he still picked up 3 yards. And that's the way they've been playing tonight. That's what they get 3 yards, another couple of yards. That's been their game tonight. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-6 Tigers lead after Pea Ridge did not make their 2-point conversion, and the Tigers go down and hit their extra point. 2nd down, 7 for the Blackhawks. Dixon, and I think they moved.
It seemed like it. Seemed like that halfback moved a little early too.
Offside, no, the defense.
I didn't see that.
Don't know if he was lined up in the neutral zone or what there, Ryan.
I'm going to take a look at it. Y'all stay on live, but I'm going to take a look and see if I can see anything.
I thought the back kind of moved forward like a Canadian
If
football.
we were anything, we were offsides maybe, but we did not move pre-snap.
So it could have been.
We could have been offsides.
Lined up in the neutral zone there.
Yeah.
Or something. Yep. 2nd down now in just a couple. Blackhawks split out Rains far to the left side. Dixon, man, that running back does it every time, Ryan. He's going to get.
It's like he's leaning forward.
Yep.
Pre-snap, and he kind of just takes off right there. He probably hears the quarterback and goes at the same time. You know, I don't know. It's just seems a little close.
I thought he got the first, but he's short.
Well, 3rd and short we haven't seen. 3rd and long, we know what's going to happen, but 3rd and short, maybe we can.
Well, if I'm Pea Ridge here, you might take a shot for the end zone here.
Oh, for sure. Either that or right before the end zone in an empty spot, and that way you have 4th down to do it again.
A lot of cushion there on the far side. And it's just going to be a keeper. Oh! And a nice job by the quarterback that time.
Velasco was there the whole time. I don't think he's the one that got him down. Looks like Helms probably in there on that tackle. But
the Blackhawks didn't have to get much, but they got enough. We had a chance to keep him behind the line, Ryan. We just missed the tackle. And give Dixon credit. He did a little juke step. And
he did. He's a good little runner.
Oh, I'll tell you, we've seen 2 sophomore quarterbacks back-to-back weeks. I've been impressed with both of them. I've been impressed with our defensive line tonight, though. I mean, I think they're doing a pretty good job of containing them. It's been those 3rd and longs, as we've talked about several times. 1st down, and there's the give. No, he faked me out, and he gets it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Falk falls down that time. I think he would have had a good beat on the ball.
Again, going to cue that one up.
Nah, I don't know if we want to replay them scoring on us.
I didn't know if you wanted to see what happened there with our defensive guy going down.
I can tell you, Falk reads it and falls down. And if not, he would have been there. Same thing kind of happened last week at one point. Their touchdown right before the half, or right before all Hades broke loose there, was a defensive guy falling down.
It'd be great if we could stop them here, Ryan, and get them chasing points. And here is a quick pass, and it's blocked.
Good job, Velasco.
Well, that right now, Ryan, they scored that time a lot quicker, about a little over 2 minutes. They take a 12-7
That big
lead.
play, though. They had that big play that time.
Well, Prairie Grove will come back on the field, and with 1:15 to go in the first. This seems so. I don't say it was like last week, because last week was a lot of fireworks, but both teams were moving the ball well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, they've ran, 21 plays. We've only ran 2. Now they've had two series, but still that'll just tell you. And I mean, 12-7.
And number 12, Simrad.
We have Hubs deep, and we have Higgins and Simrad. And isn't that Frazier sitting there in the middle there, Ryan? And nope, yeah, Frazier. What's going on down here? Start that 25-second clock.
Home team. Man, do you remember, it was me and Joey the year where they kept running the clock afterwards, trying to shorten the game. Oh, my goodness. We were yelling. It almost got embarrassing. We were yelling so bad.
I think I watched that because I think I remember being embarrassed for y'all.
Man, that's all we could focus on because it was such a tight game. It was a year that we had the fumble down here in the red zone, getting ready to punch it in to go up at the end of the game, and they just kept running the clock off.
Higgins again, this time at the 20. See what he can do. Good blocking. He's got the corner. He's at the 40, 45. He gets up close to midfield, still on his feet, all the way to Pea Ridge 47-yard line.
That's 2 big returns by Higgins. He said, if I'm not going to play quarterback, I'm going to be in the game somehow. He's had some big plays on defense. He's had 2 big kickoff returns. Good job for him.
And this time looks like he's in the huddle this time for the Tigers. First down and 10, ball at the Pea Ridge 47. So we've gotten, unlike last week, we started every time at our 20.
Right.
This time we've started first time at our own 45, this time at their 47. And Higgins is in at quarterback, Wetzel at the fullback position. And it is a keeper by, oh, wow, they are waiting on Mr. Higgins. Nice tackle that time by number 23, Justin Blunt, or 83, Justin Blunt. And it's a 1-yard loss. Boy, they snuffed that one out, Ryan.
Didn't work like the last 2 plays we had, did it?
Second and 11.
Second down, 11 for the Tigers.
And they know Higgins is a runner. With Patterson in there, you don't account for his wills yet because he hasn't had a chance to show them. When Higgins is in there, he wants to run. And he throws a beautiful deep ball.
Well, we got 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter, so he's going to keep again. This time, he cuts back up, fumbles the ball, and wait, did the Tigers get it back? Tigers look like they got it back.
Can you make yardage off of a forward fumble?
You can whenever they knocked it forward, I believe.
Recovered by Prairie Grove.
See,
and I don't know if I'm running Peyton quite as early. I know you're trying to get the jitters out, but there's going to be a timeout.
That's the end of the quarter.
Oh, okay.
Third down when we come back. Ball at the Pea Ridge 38-yard line. Third and 1. That's the end of the first quarter. The Blackhawks 12, the Tigers 7. Back after this.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders.
Third down and 1 for the Tigers. Unless we lose big yardage here, I would think that we would go for it. Now back in the game is Patterson at quarterback. Falk, Simrad, looks like Wetzel and Miller.
Base formation.
And we move.
Penalty flag on the field.
I wonder who it was. I just didn't see it, but Hubbard's first quarter stats: Pea Ridge 64 passing yards, 80 run yards, 6 first downs. Prairie Grove 27 passing yards, 37 rushing yards, 1 first down. But that was 2 possessions to 1. Scores 12-7.
Well, we go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6 with that penalty. Looked like Falk was going to be the guy that time. What are you thinking here, Ryan? Is going to be a wingback reverse here? 3rd and 6. Miller?
I mean, he does like that on these kind of plays, but I trust a sweep, man. Nope, you got it.
He
it
fell.
Was there, too.
It was there. He just kind of ran into his own guy. It's going to be 4th down. Ryan, I go for it here. I'm not opposed to going for it, but if we could pin them down inside the 20, they'd have, of course they've moved the ball well on us, but I guess while you got a chance, you might as well take it. Well, I thought that might be coming, and it was there.
Yeah.
It was there.
Oh, he loves it on 3rd and long. I think I would have went sweep that time just because I feel like eventually they're going to know it's coming, and they're staying at home because they're scared of it. I think you got a chance to get to the outside, but it was open. We just tripped.
So now
fourth
down, and let's call it 5. And there is Miller. He's going to, his second effort may have gotten it for him.
He got it.
Wow.
What a job.
Oh, Miller gave it that second effort.
Let's try to look at that one when it pops up here. There it is. If we can switch to replay here, you'll see right here Miller goes in motion. You got 2 lead blockers. He doesn't even follow the lead blocker. He cuts inside. But that second effort right there with Falk still blocking, he kind of jumps over Falk's back. That's where it really made the difference.
Well, 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball now sitting at the Pea Ridge 36-yard line. Back in business with a new set of downs are the Tigers. We jumped again.
Yeah, we did. That's the 2nd time on this drive we've had a 5-yard penalty.
Well, here's the thing with this, Ryan, and I mean, I don't want to complain about the officials, but I feel like their running back's doing it every play.
Oh, yeah. They're back, which probably we're mentioning over there, and they're like, okay, we'll start watching when you got the ball. Go ahead, stay in our ear, Coach.
But again, their guy could be just timing it perfectly.
Yes.
Too. So I don't want to, like I said, 1st down and 15 now for the Tigers. I think you and I were talking about off the air a little bit. We're going to have to keep pace with them tonight on our scores. I don't think we need to drop down. They're moving the ball well. Now, you and I also talked about we're not playing defense poorly, just a couple of downs here and there. In motion goes Miller, and Patterson rolling to his left, squares up, throws. He's got Miller open. Miller got the first.
They found something they like right there when they motion Miller across and that zip motion right there, and they're able to get him to the outside pretty quick. That time he goes up the field a little bit, but he's able to get to the outside. There's a soft spot in that zone that they're running.
The thing is, if Miller ever gets squared up, he's going to get additional yards after the catch. That time, as soon as he got it, the guy was there, and he never could get himself under it. He almost broke that tackle. 1st down and 10 as Hubbs comes way over here to our side, and it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the Pea Ridge 26. Good for us to take a little time off the clock this time, Cook.
Yeah, shorten the game.
1st and 10 for the Tigers, another new set of downs.
There's that zip motion again.
This time it's Wetzel in the middle. He spins. That didn't look like much. He's going to get close to 5.
But it was great. That's your read look, 27 read. They're using that zip motion to make them think maybe they're going to pass out here to this near side of the field. Instead, we got a lead back up there and able to get 4 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, he didn't get quite as much thought. It looks like they only gave him about 3.
They shorted us, though, because when he first spotted the ball, it was further. I'm not trying to defend us, but it was.
Second down, 7 for the Tigers. Patterson comes under center. And this time it's and he falls.
What did he fall off of? I didn't even see it. Looked like the grass tripped him.
He loses back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for Prairie Grove.
See, and that's the play. I've been saying I want that. I think it's there. I really do. It just looked like grass. Is it wet? Nope.
Not under 9 minutes to go now in the first half. 3rd down and 10. Tigers need to get about half of it here. He's back to pass. He's got a man. It's open and knocked away. Nice defensive play by number 80.
It floated on him there. You know, Miller's not a guy that's going to go. He's going to outrun a guy and catch it. He's not going to high point a ball. If you're going to throw a ball that hangs like that, you need Simrad. If you want a guy to go run under one full speed and take it to the house, then you want Miller. So just not a great combination there as far as what we threw and how deep it ended up being.
He floated it just a little.
It was.
But now it's 4th and 10 for the Tigers. And let's see what we got dialed up here. He's got time, throws. Oh, he threw it behind him. He had him open. It was Simrad.
Ooh. Great play call that time by Coach Absher.
Really was. He had him open. If he hits him, he easily got the first down.
And that's tough throwing across your body back. I mean, that's tough, but you got to make the play. You got to go wide open, and that's a first down. That's a drive. We continue that drive, and we get our points. We keep up with them. In fact, we'll stay ahead of them. Now we're the ones behind. They get the ball back.
Well, 8:41 to go here in the first half. It's important now, I think, for a confidence builder for our defense. We need to get them off the field this time. We've done a good job. On 3rd and long, we've missed some important tackles.
Right.
And to their credit, they've made some good moves. 1st and 10, ball at their own 26, the Blackhawks. Dixon takes it.
There's that power.
This is a new running back.
Number 10.
And that is Caden Thompson. He's a sophomore, but the sophomore loses a couple yards there.
Rhett on the tackle that time.
Big thank you to the chain crew, John Anderson, Marty Adams, John Nichols.
Well, thank you, chain crew.
I'm finding it interesting. They bring their quarterback over every play.
See, and I don't like that because I feel like you wear a guy out.
And like I said, I'm sure their coaches have forgotten more football than I'll know, but
now, if you do that all off season, yes, he's probably in really good shape by now. But once it gets into the game, like I hate to put the extra mileage on him.
2nd down and 11, and it's a straight drop, turn. Oh, Higgins, he thought about it. You could almost read his mind. He's like, do I go for it? And he just kept it in front of him.
Well, and that's the thing. You don't want to bite on that because then the next time they'll do that and they'll run by you, and that's a deep, deep play. I'd much rather give up a 5-yard gain.
Now, if you can get it, if you know you got it, go
for
it. You know.
And he's fast. He is fast enough to do something like that. But
and it's going to be a timeout, and I think it's going to be Prairie Grove. So Prairie Grove takes a timeout with 7:29 to go in the first half. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Blackhawks. We'll be back after this. Okay, we're back. It's 3rd down and 5. Ryan, big play here for the defense. Again, it's not 3rd and super long, but it's 3rd and 5. And
this is exactly the situation we've been talking about. This is where the defense does their part and gets off the field.
If they can get off here, I would imagine that Pea Ridge would punt from their own 30, inside their own 35. So if you can hold them here, get the ball back, we get the ball to start the second half.
Knox, I agree with you, brother. Let's get a stop here and make this a ball game before half.
third down. And let's call it 6. And there is the drop. They got him in trouble. He throws. Incomplete.
No, incomplete. Higgins again on the coverage.
They're picking on him, but luckily the Tigers going to get out of this one this time. So we failed to convert ourselves on the 4th and long, but now we're going to get the ball back. And who's that? That's Simrad back. But I'd back up just a little bit there.
It's like we probably just plan on letting it go. Either that or we know their punter's not just a super dominant punter. But the wind's blowing this direction.
I would back up at least 5 yards here.
The wind's blowing in Pea Ridge's favor.
You could get good field position here.
Oh, almost had a.
And look at that.
Wow, that was a great punt.
He just flipped the field, Ryan. That
Get
ball,
away from it. That was a dang good punt.
Really good punt. So
again, like you said, though, maybe with the wind blowing that direction and having a guy, maybe they saw on film that he wasn't a good punter. I don't know, but we probably should have got back quite a bit deeper.
I mean,
filled that ball.
Because by letting that
an extra
ball
10
drop,
yards.
Oh no, the ball hit at around the. You look at it, it's probably hit around the 27, I believe. We lost 16 yards on that. Take a quick look if you can. You don't have to play it for everybody else, because I don't want to be called a liar. But
First contact.
You can't see it.
Can't see it, so it probably would have been about the 25-27, like you said.
First down and 10 for the Tigers, 7:13 to go in the first half, starting at their own 11. We were familiar with this last week. Here's the give. It's Falk, and Falk breaks the tackle. Now he's at the 20, 30. Can Falk go? Look at him go. Look at him go.
Nice job that time, and he gets out of bounds, stops the clock. You know, we've been talking. We'd like to see him get a chance there. He trips on one. You know, last week in the Farmington game, he fumbles one.
He fumbled the long one.
He fumbled the first one. Then he fumbled the one that he took to the house. And so it's one of those guys that, you know, senior, if we can get that three-headed monster of him, Wetzel, and Miller, how do you stop that, you know, for a defense? But we haven't seen enough of him. We've seen a lot of Miller. We need a little bit more of Falk, a little bit more of Wetzel. Let's get that balance going on. And sure enough,
the thing I'd like to see from Falk just a little bit, he's really, I mean, like there, he can make those big plays, a little more consistency, but excellent job that time by the line and by Falk.
Miller in that zip motion.
And there's Wetzel. He's got a hole. Look at Wetzel. Hey! Wetzel gets about 8.
Good job that time by the offensive line. Again, that zip motion kind of has to freeze everybody because you know what has happened before. Miller's able to get out there in the flat and get a pass. So it freezes some of those guys. It makes them think pass, and then you just take it right up the middle with Wetzel, and that's a great play design for us. And I love the motion. I love pre-snap motion. I'm one of those who I'll run some guys ragged and not even with a purpose. It might be the same play, but I'll run 3 different types of motions. I like the pre-snap motion.
Wetzel got 9, so it's second one. And here is a drop, and it is Simrad. Oh! And I think that was Higgins.
That was Higgins, but that was not a good pass at all. It put him out of bounds, and he didn't catch it anyways. I mean, he's got to come down with it, even out of bounds, but that's the deal there. Higgins got to get it down the field a little bit farther rather than out of bounds.
I don't mind that play on second and short.
I love it.
You got two chances.
Just bad execution as far as where they place the ball.
I always complain when it happens to the other side. We just gained about a half a yard on that spot.
Good.
At least the football length.
Good.
Third down and 1. And this time it's going to be Miller. Oh, Miller falls. He may have not have got it. He didn't get it.
I don't think he did. Man, I thought that was going to be a big one,
too.
It kind of looked like there was a hole there. I don't know if he got tripped or what.
Morales makes the tackle for the Blackhawks. So now it's 4th and 1. We had 2nd and 1, had the incomplete, and then the trip there by Miller. I wonder if we're not used to this turf. We played on.
He got tripped. He got tripped. He tripped over the back of his defense or back of his pulling guard. But that's the second time, third time for a trip.
Wetzel here, I believe that's where. No, it goes right up the middle with Higgins. Got the first.
Nice. Great job by Bolin and Higgins. You don't expect Higgins to run up the middle just because he's little, but.
Well, the thing is, I could tell by the way he got up the line quick, they were either going to hand it to Wetzel quick or he was going straight because he got up there really quick.
There's some purpose.
Yeah. First and 10 for the
That's
Tigers.
good. Next time you do that, and then you just bluff them. You know what I'm saying? If a team can cue on that, then you get up there like that. If they'll run that
Hard
like
count,
that
then hard
consistently,
count it.
oh, yeah,
Hard
man.
count it. And just make sure your guys don't jump. First and 10, ball at the Blackhawk 41.
Hub split out wide on the X formation here.
And there is Falk again. Cut back. There you go, Falk. Nice tackle. I want to get that number. That was a good job. It's the guy, number 50, right there for the Blackhawks. He did a good job, Mason Harling. Mason, the thing about Harling on that, and I will tell you, the way he squared up there, Ryan, he squared up and he got it.
Well, and the thing there, it didn't look like it looked like Pea Ridge did a great job running a scheme because we didn't get out there fast enough. They had more guys in the backfield than we did, and so that's not a. It didn't look great for us that time. Now I think Pea Ridge just ran the perfect defense at the perfect time, but I don't think we executed our offensive line near as well.
Not a recipe for success. Here comes an option fumble, and the Blackhawks got it.
Man, that's that option look.
Well,
he sticks it in the belly of Wetzel, and they kind of have a miscommunication there.
Well, he's reading it there, and I think he gave it to him. Wetzel didn't squeeze down that time, but
oh, see, I thought he pulled at the last second because Wetzel got blown up, and maybe Wetzel tried to stay with it and hold on to it.
It's a hard thing. Although it's been a long time, I used to be that guy. And you got to really know your quarterback, and you have to do it quite a bit.
That Hall of Fame career, though.
Oh, hey.
You made a living out of it in high school. Asher Lynn in, outside linebacker, sophomore.
First down, and this is big here for the Tigers. We need to stop.
There's that power look for a gain of about 2 yards.
What I was hoping that time, Ryan, if we could have scored, we got the ball to start the second half. And the fumble, big turnover that time by
32 in on the game. That's Sims. There's another sophomore. He hasn't had a whole lot of PT just yet. He's been trying to get back to healthy and get going, so it's good to see. He's a big body for a sophomore. He was their fullback last year and inside linebacker. He's playing defensive end right now.
Like to see a turnover here go the other way. There is number 10. That's a sophomore. Oh, it's going to be a hold.
Good. Bag him up. Where's that beep button? Oh, the ref's talking to one of them. I'll have to look to see what that was for. I know the flag was for holding, but there's even some fan yelling over there.
So 3:36 to go in the first half. That's going to back them up, and that's going to help the Tigers. Boy, I'd like to stop them here, Ryan, and get the ball one more time before the half, see what we could do with it. We have all three of our – no, we only have two timeouts. We did call one earlier. So second and long for the Blackhawks. Let's see. They're at their 30. They got to get to – so
speaking of your quarterback running back and forth, you got to think that's got to hurt your hurry-up offense, right?
They've not been in too much of a hurry.
Hopefully you got some hand signals to do.
They have oh, man. Okay. Ooh, I do not like what I see on the far side. And they call a timeout. Coach Laird
we call a timeout. Laird's frustrated.
Oh, he comes half. He's all the way out on the field. It was probably
my name's
smart
Jackson,
to
and
call
my
that timeout,
family
Ryan,
owns Faithful Auto in
if,
Farmington.
If you don't call it, they could have got a big play. It was a little bit of a mismatch. We didn't line up correctly, and could have got a big play. I don't like calling the timeout because if we get the ball back,
you'd like to have it.
Like to have it, but
we always say you can't take them to halftime with you, and I'd rather save a point on their part.
Yep,
and absolutely. We can control the clock on our side as much as possible. We can't control their drive, and so I take that timeout every time.
I liked it because I saw it. You and I were looking here; we could see it. And
I could hear it in your voice. You didn't want to call it out, but you were nervous. I was counting on this. I was like, we're matched up pretty good. We got a guy extra. And then I looked up there when you started doing that. I looked over there. I was like, oh, that's where that guy belongs. Then he took off. I think we would have figured it out right there, but it was too late for comfort.
Second down and 18 for the Blackhawks. 3:24 to go in the first half.
Keep it in front of you guys. Get some pressure. If we could send 4 linemen and get some pressure. The kicker, let's go Tigers. He just commented.
Who's that?
The kicker. The all-time kicker. We talk about him all the time. I'm not going to give you his name. I'm going to put you on the spot. He's just the leading kicker, him and Higgins of all time.
No.
I'm not going to give it to you. There you go.
Alan. I know. I can
nice
see
to
his
hear
face.
from you, man.
I could see his face.
You mean you could look up to his face? That dude was tall, man.
He was good. He is good. He's still good. But he was a heck of a kicker. 3rd down and long. Tigers can get the ball back.
So here's a position we've had him in several times. The difference is usually it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 11. Now we got him in 3rd and 18. Keep him in front of you.
I'd like to see the line get a little pressure on him.
Me too. I'm pulling everybody else back. I'm not sending the house here.
I'm okay with him taking off if we can keep it in front of us and keep him from getting that first. And keep him from making it where they can go for it. And he's going to go deep. Going to overthrow it.
Well, I'm glad too because he was open. He could have dropped if he could have dropped it in there. It'd have been a completion.
Well, it's 4th down. The Tigers got a lot of time left at 3:10.
One timeout.
One timeout. So we got a shot here. Now back up a little time this time, Simrad.
How deep was he last time?
He's
25?
Deeper. Yeah, he's deeper this time.
So he's at 30 right now?
Back up! Keep it.
He's going to walk all the way up there to 25.
They must be telling him. Why would you? Maybe they don't want him to field it.
Now he's back to the 30.
Oh, that's a low snap. Almost blocked. And again, all right, at least he caught it. He's got some room.
Oh, another slip, man. It's almost like we got the wrong cleats on. We're going to have to back him up. Maybe at halftime they can kind of communicate that with on the punts.
I'm wondering if
because running backwards to field is not going to be a good deal for you.
I'm wondering if they're almost like don't.
Because of the fake?
I don't know. No, it wouldn't be a fake. Maybe they don't want us to field it. I don't know.
Yeah, but still fielded it though. I mean, while you're running backwards.
I don't know. That's twice now. There was no way he was going to kick it less than that with what we've seen from him so far.
Higgins will run our 2-minute offense.
We move.
Miller
picks up about 6.
We got to go, which we're going to be able to move faster in this Arizona look, our spread look. Snap it now. Pea Ridge ain't even set up.
And there's Wetzel. If he's got room. No, nice defensive play.
The negative about this, we're trying to save time, but if we don't get a first down, they get the ball back with decent field position with 2 timeouts. We don't want that.
I would let this clock get close to the end of the play clock because if you don't make it, we moved again. We're moving every time.
That puts us in 4th and short.
Patterson scrambles. He gets up to the 27, but it's going to be 4th down.
We'll have to punt.
We have to punt this time.
With a lot of time left on the clock.
This is our first punt of the night.
It is.
Now they've stopped us.
We punted. We made them punt twice, but we fumbled.
We fumbled. We turned it over on downs, and we were sitting here with 7 points. We've moved the ball pretty well at times tonight, Ryan. Just can't seem to put together a full drive.
Now their punter's at 35, and he's walking backwards. Maybe we should be.
I'd take it away from him if you can. Singleton gets in here just before the snap. Good snap. It's a high kick. Hope it takes Prairie Grove bounce. It does. But they've got good enough field position with 40 at the 43 with 2 minutes to go.
Great field position with 2 minutes left and 2 timeouts. So that was the worst possible scenario other than a turnover for Prairie Grove on that offensive possession.
Well, the thing that happened, a couple of things there. I go back to the punt because the punt puts us deep in our own territory. Yeah. And if we don't, if you get up and you get it around the 30 or 35, but just say backing them up 10. That's a big difference being at your 34 versus 44 with 2 minutes. Now we got to stand up again defensively. 12-7, Blackhawks leave the Tigers. We got to get off the field this time, fellas. Did a good job last time. Let's do it again. And back to pass. He's got a man.
We're there. I'm not pushing the back. Dude, your guy's got to go get it. I hear Pea Ridge. He didn't make contact. He stood under him so he could tackle him after he caught it. He didn't even play to stop the catch.
But as much as you know,
And an airmail like that, you should be able to do about whatever. That sucker hung in the air like a punt.
well, the thing is, I see it watching a lot on Saturdays. Refs love to call pass interference, and if there's any kind of contact whatsoever, they seem to do it. And that wasn't pass interference, and I saw that a lot last weekend. That, you know, there's a lot of times there's to give to Adams. Can you get him back there? Oh, he may go.
Miller took a bad angle that time. That's on Miller. Miller had a great read on the ball. Bad angle that time. He misses him in the backfield. He ends up picking up a lot of yardage. Cooper Singleton's going to get the tackle.
Man, that's a big play. And they're now at the Prairie Grove 33, and they're going to call a timeout.
I don't get it.
There's something about 10 seconds I heard. I don't know what that means. I thought.
Oh, he didn't start the clock, so he ran off 10 seconds. That's what someone's saying beside us.
Start the clock. Good grief. Clock moving, but they got 2 timeouts. Ball at 33. They're in good shape. And there's a give. That's Foster. He goes down.
Good tackle that time. I see Velasco and Ryder and Singleton on there on the tackle.
We got a big front there, Ryan.
We do. And I love it because we call their name a lot. I mean, there's times, like even right now, there's quite a bit of weight out there, but at times we have Brunson and we got Bolin, we got Ryder, and we got Velasco. That's a huge front four for a size school that we are. We don't normally get that kind of size.
Well, we got a lot of guys up front. Oh, man,
Oh, that's a hold and a half right there. There it is.
There you go. Hey! It's picked. It's going to go. He's going to go.
Falk? That's Falk.
That's Falk. It's got Falk. Give him 6. Hey, we finally got one. I said we'd get one tonight.
Wow.
Faster than you can get a 3-pointer, that's for sure.
Let's see that on the replay.
Oh, Cook. Oh, there's a flag down on the play.
Well, they were holding. We'll decline it.
Yeah, I can see him. He's going to decline.
All right, so here we are. Are we on replay? All right, here we are. You can see Falk on that far side. You can see the hold right there on Wetzel. There's another hold right there. And then there's Falk right there. He's down the side. Oh, it was perfect break on the ball.
We've been talking about that all night. If we can get that break. Now, that time he took a shot. I said, if you think you can get it, go for it. He does.
And look, he almost gets tackled right there, and he breaks a tackle to 45. Now, let's go back to live right here. Higgins with Patterson as a holder.
And there's a good kick on the way up and good.
Oh, that was a great way to end this half.
Well, it's not
for
over.
us. For us, though,
yeah.
If that's your last touch of the half, that's a great way to do it because it was looking the other direction. That's a 14-point swing in essence because they're going down to score. They're going to be up, 8, possibly 20-7.
Yeah.
Right? It could be 20-7, 1 or 2 plays, and instead we're up 14-12. That's a big swing.
And we get the ball to start second half. So what we want to do here, though, is you definitely don't want to give up a big return, and you want to keep it in front of you.
Right.
And wrap up.
You could
gotta
even
wrap. You got guys like Adams for them that can break it. You got to wrap up on the tackle.
You could even kick it out of bounds and give them the 35 if you're really scared, but I hate giving them the yardage.
I wouldn't give them a 35.
I want it to be. Higgins can almost kick it out of the end zone every time, so I'm aiming for that. Let's get it to him at the 20 and rock on. We still don't ever have all 11 guys on a punt team or a kickoff team. We're in week 2, pretty much 3 if you count the scrimmage. We got to get this figured out.
You see it a lot.
And some of that's young men just paying attention.
Yeah. It's at the last second. You'll see a guy running on the field a lot.
A kickoff last week or a field goal last week. I mean, come on, guys.
50.1, 14-12 Tigers. Big play by Falk. Falk, he had a couple of miscues early, some slips, and then falling down in the end zone. He definitely atones for those.
Good kick that time. It will go out of bounds.
I was about to see that thing. I thought it was going to do a Farmington
over
there. I was hoping.
That would have been awesome.
We need that atone for. They're going to get the ball at the 35, so they got what I'd rather that thing stay in bounds and make them feel it. 50.1. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the Prairie Grove 30, or at their own 35. Keep it in front. They still have 2 timeouts, Ryan. They can go down the field. But the pick 6 by Falk, the turning point here right before half, and to your acknowledge what you said, that was a 14-point swing. 50.1, and here are the Blackhawks. Hey, let's take another one to the house.
Problem, he might get hungry and
that's Velasco! Got him! Hey!
Big time sack right there.
And Velasco, that's going to make the clock run. Now the question is Pea Ridge going to be content here to let the clock run on out? It looks like they're not calling a timeout.
I would love to see Velasco's numbers on the night because we've called his name a lot. With this power running team, these defensive ends are getting a lot of work.
Well, and with Velasco, it looks like Pea Ridge, what they probably will do here, Ryan, they may have 1 or 2 plays. They may try to go deep. I don't think they'll do any of those outs and take a chance at getting a pick 6, but man, we should back on up here. Now they're going to go right up the middle, nothing going there. And
London.
After the sack, Pea Ridge was content. They're going to call a timeout with 4.2.
Rhett also in on that one.
Well, I said they were called for a timeout.
Nope, they're going to take it to halftime.
That's it. Well, Falk,
hey, listen,
Falk, we were talking about him off air a little bit, and then he comes back. He gets the long touchdown, and he makes 2 big plays tonight, Ryan.
I'm going to try something here. I highlighted a couple plays. We'll see if it'll play. These are some big plays. I don't even know which ones they are, to be honest with you. So we'll take a look at it. You'll probably remember faster than I will. This was the pick 6. So this is the last one that I did.
And then Falk, he just timed it perfect, and no one's getting Mr. Falk because he goes into the end zone.
Big time play. Next play here. No, it won't go next play. Previous play here. Okay, there it is. This is another big play that I highlighted. I may have goofed it up. Let's look here. Nope, it wasn't the big play. Yeah, I got one paused or clicked on that it wasn't the right one.
Well, big first half. Now we're going to have halftime sponsored by David's Roofing. We appreciate them. Again, all of our sponsors, Extra Clean Carpet Cleaning, fed the team tonight. PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing. Again, they sponsor halftime and the player of the game, Harton's Furniture. What my eyes have seen, Sonic Prairie Grove, Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm CarQuest, Family Life Chiropractic, Standard Material Group, and Dumpster Divers. We're going to take a break. Halftime sponsored by David's Roofing. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon. Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student-operated and teaches critical life skills and training for broadcasting careers. All donations and advertisements directly contribute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prairie Grove High School presents with pride the Big Bad Band from Tigerland. We would like to dedicate tonight's performance to the victims and the first responders of the 9/11 tragedy. The Tiger Band performance this year is called Fields of Valor. Drum major Jaron Carter, is your band ready? You may take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prairie Grove Tiger Band and Fields of Honor. And now cheers on our team. Here's our fight song. Our drum captain is Clay Battles. The band's under the direction of Gary Nichols and Michael Ferguson. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your hospitality. Good to be back in the stadium. Thank you.
I'm not recording yet. You're good. Okay. This is my buddy. Oh. Yep. My daughter's on the guard over there, so I got to record it. My wife's going to record it from down there. I'm going to record it from here. We'll see who does better. I've got 4 kids. One's in college and working their way down to third grade. Yeah. That's why I brought a truck.
Three grandbabies at the same time. I'll have 4 boys.
Wouldn't trade it for the world, would you?
It'd be a good day.
Oh, you're good.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon. Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student-operated and teaches critical life skills and training for broadcasting careers. All donations and advertisements directly contribute to the supplies we need to keep the Prairie Grove Tigers online. Our channel had over 69,000 views from the 2020 to 21 school year. Get your business represented and let us be the fundraiser you actually enjoy. Go Tigers!
Are you looking for a career that is steady and challenging? Are you looking for an opportunity to be part of an environment that you can thrive in? Look no further than Standard Materials Group. We supply high-quality concrete and service most areas of Northwest Arkansas. We are currently hiring for all positions with great benefits for full-time employees, including profit sharing, 401k, PTO, and medical. Apply at jobs.crh.com. Se habla español. We are an equal opportunity employer.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
I need 3 uncorked slushes. Adding strawberries to the sangria. Order up. Sonic uncorked slushes, ready for pickup.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Our church won't be bound to a building or hidden from those in need. This is our church. We believe in loving God, loving others, and serving others. We don't fear getting dirty, we won't callous to the needy, and we love unconditionally. Let's learn fellowship that can never be confined, and a mission that will always have purpose. Come join us at Prairie Grove Christian Church as we practice bringing God's Word to life and taking God's light to the world, one community at a time.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers. I'm on it.
Order up.
Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon. Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student-operated and teaches critical life skills and training for broadcasting careers. All donations and advertisements directly contribute to the supplies we need to keep the Prairie Grove Tigers online. Our channel had over 69,000 views from the 2020 to 21 school year. Get your business represented and let us be the fundraiser you actually enjoy. Go Tigers!
Are you looking for a career that is steady and challenging? Are you looking for an opportunity to be part of an environment that you can thrive in? Look no further than Standard Materials Group. We supply high-quality concrete and service most areas of Northwest Arkansas. We are currently hiring for all positions with great benefits for full-time employees, including profit sharing, 401k, PTO, and medical. Apply at jobs.crh.com. Se habla español. We are an equal opportunity employer.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
I need 3 uncorked slushes. Adding strawberries to the sangria. Order up. Sonic uncorked slushes, ready for pickup.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture.
We're back as we get ready to start the second half. Teams back out. We got about a little under 3 minutes before we'll have kickoff. Both teams back, getting loosened up, little fireworks going off. You know, Ryan, as much as I think Farmington's got wonderful, beautiful facility, and it was great to be there and the comfort that we were last week. The thing
it almost sounds like you're trying to complain by not complaining.
No, but being outside. It's a nice evening tonight.
Yes.
It's beautiful outside. It's
if
not
it was
too
raining,
cold.
you wouldn't have the same attitude.
Nor if it was as cold as it was in Gentry last year with a hurt hurt foot.
That was bad.
That
I
was
forgot.
cold.
We went to the car at halftime just to thaw.
Yeah. But it's nice outside. When you're outside, you feel part of the crowd, even though it's the opposing crowd. There's fireworks. You can hear them.
There's a speaker in your right ear.
Oh, now that we could do without. But
I do love being in the stands. I like it a lot better. I wish sometimes we were at our own stands so that when we got excited, everybody would be excited with us and people wouldn't turn around and look like, why are they cheering?
But the problem is when that happens, some of them may get on the mic. I mean, you and I have to be careful as it is. We have to go off air sometimes, but that would get captured. And so it's probably best that we are where we are.
Well, we do have Hubbard's halftime stats. So in the first half, Prairie Grove had 48 yards passing and 96-yard rushing with 5 first downs. Pea Ridge had 70 yards passing with 108 yards rushing and 7 first downs. So that's a pretty even balance. That all-purpose yardage is not in there. So we had some big plays with some kickoff returns. We had the pick 6. Those aren't in there. But those really do change.
And that's why there's 3 phases to the game. We tend to think about offense and defense. Special teams is as big of a part of the game.
Well, talking about defense, special teams today, the 2-point conversions, they've missed 2.
They've missed 2
one
of those.
One because Velasco with the tip pass and one with Falk doing a great defensive job. So, I mean, that's huge. That's 4 points right there in a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, and the other thing is you think about their punts that got us in some trouble. We may have had more points. And the other thing tonight is those stats are that close, and they've really had, if you think about it.
They've had the ball the whole time.
They've had 2 more possessions than we have because we fumbled, it didn't last long, and then that pick 6, that's not really a possession. So they've had the ball a little more than we have. They got a little more yardage, but we made some big plays when we needed to tonight. The guys are out there getting ready to receive back deep.
We are so balanced in our rushing. Listen to this. Miller has 4 for 34 and a touchdown. Falk has 3 for 34. How balanced is that? Wetzel has 3 for 11, and Higgins 3 for 17.
Yeah, good balance. Got different guys that can do it for the Tigers. Number 32, Joseph Sims, was out there. He's there in the middle this time instead of Frazier. Got Higgins and Simrad and Hubbs back deep. I wonder if, Ryan, I hope that Kobe Frazier's okay. He's not. He's usually sitting there in the center. He's not there this time. And getting ready to kick for the Blackhawks, Austin James, waiting for the team to join him. They could start that 25-second clock anytime they wanted.
Clock guy here is usually in favor of the Pea Ridge side. He leans heavily. Pea Ridge.
Well, Pea Ridge, what they do is they kind of get everybody lined up on the side before they go out. All right.
Not us. We run the 10 out there, and then we'll wait till the last second to run the last one out there.
Or we run 12 out, and that's the guy to come off the field. That's all right, though. Tonight, Tigers up with some big plays, and there's kind of a squib kick. They're not kicking it, and it's Higgins going to get it again. He's got it 3 times, and let's see what he can do with it. He might get to the corner. He cuts it. He finds the hole.
Whoop.
Not a bad return. He found that hole there, tried to get it. It closed pretty quick, but he still gets it up close to the 40.
If it wasn't for a long arm around the neck, he would have had even more, too.
Ryan, here's what's interesting. They tried to kick it away from him that time. He still got it.
Good deal.
Ball's at the 39, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Boy, a touchdown and extra point gives us a 2-score lead. So important if we can get down there and score here.
We're still missing someone. Our quarterback. How is one of them just not out there? Make me come out.
7 seconds to go on the play clock, down to 6. In motion goes Falk. Falk, he's got the corner. Oh, nice play there.
Number 2, Joe Adams.
Adams, oh, I thought he had it.
I did too.
Adams came and made a good play. Give him credit. He read it. I mean, it looked like Falk had a lot of room there.
There was. Really, besides that one guy, and he was screaming to get there. It's not like he was out there and Falk just had to beat him. He screamed and got to Falk. Falk didn't even, I don't even know if he saw him until he turned the corner.
I see, he was from the middle linebacker position. So he did come pretty quick.
Different formation here. We're going to split out to both sides and an up back.
Falk, this time it's Wetzel. Wetzel not much going, so Pea Ridge trying to get back a possession here. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. What do you got here, Mr. Cook?
Well, I mean, you know they always like to go with the reverse here, but me, I'm wanting to get it. I want to roll to the outside and get a pass where Higgins can either run it like a waggle. I would like a waggle look here. There's that zip motion, maybe him in the flats.
Yep, there he
Miller
goes.
in the flats.
He's got 2 guys. He's going to run it. He's going to be close. He's got it.
He got
I thought
it.
He went out of bounds.
That's what I was talking about there, though. Get us out of the pocket, have a couple options there. If not, we can run it and get us closer. So I was talking waggle. Instead, we zip a guy across. We get 2 guys out in formation. That way we have 2 options there. They have to honor that. We're able to get outside. Great job by Higgins, not trying to do too much and then dancing
and
on
not
the
going out of
rope.
bounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to go out early, but he stayed in bounds, gets the first down in Pea Ridge territory at the 47-yard line. 14-12, Tigers lead. If they can score and get that extra point, Mr. Cook, we'd be up 2 scores. Can we do it?
Moss, King, Bolin, Orr, and Chayton are our offensive linemen.
There's Miller. Cut up, Miller. There you go. It's going to be a hold. Oh, he's laying on him.
That's a big time
Oh, there's
hold.
a punch. There's a punch. Oh, come on. You got to call that.
I mean, Moss held,
It's
but
a punch. He didn't. Oh, how can you not call that? He punched him.
well, I don't know.
I'm okay with him calling the hold on him.
Yeah, it was a definite
But he
hold.
saw it. He ran up there to tell him.
Yeah, told him you can't do that.
Holding, come on. You got to call the personal foul there. He punched him. Oh, my. You got that on replay?
I'm looking for it right now.
I mean, he took a punch. He Mike Tyson'd him right there. At least didn't bite his ear. See, watch this. Okay, he's down now. Oh, we didn't get it on film. It's outside of the film area.
Convenient. He did punch you, no.
And here is Higgins back to throw. He's got time. He's going to get sacked.
Oh, that's going to be I thought that'd be a penalty, but they're going to call it a fumble.
They are going to call penalty intentional grounding because there's a flag there.
Oh, man.
Intentional grounding. And that's a loss of down, too. Man, we're going to.
2 ugly, ugly plays in a row here for us.
You know what I think here, Ryan? When you're this far back.
Just punt it? No, no.
No, not punt it. No, but it's going to be 3rd down. And you got, let's see, 10, 20, 30. You got 37, 38 yards to go. This is, I think you try to just break something through the line with one of our backs. We got the capability to do that. Throwing the ball back this deep, I don't know.
I'm game for that. Now we're going to go in this kind of more of a split out look. We're going to go 3.
And we tried to bust it with Wetzel, nothing going. Wait, they didn't lose the down. They didn't lose it. Huh.
Well, because the holding, it was a replay, and then we did lose it down on that one.
Okay.
But now it's 3rd and,
yeah, you're right.
halfway to Bella Vista.
I forgot that it was a hold.
Patterson's in at quarterback.
You know, when Orange used to do this with me and we'd have a 3rd and long, he's a big Notre Dame fan.
Oh,
so
that sucks.
There was a 3rd back many years ago. It was a 3rd and 30-something for Miami against Notre Dame, and they made it. So I always reminded him of that. I said maybe they could run the same play Miami did.
Doesn't he have to pay a fine for every time he brings up Notre Dame on the air?
He should. And now it's Patterson. He throws incomplete. 4th down. So good job that time by the defense of Pea Ridge. They did a nice job against the Tigers.
We won't even be able to punt for a 1st down from this spot. That's a big defensive stop there for Pea Ridge. And it's not that they earned all of it. We gave them, what, 20 yards at least.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain because they did a great job. But if you get the punch called, it's an offsetting penalty. You don't have that same play call. You know, so it's a big difference. But he flat out punched him.
Oh, right in the chest. Ref runs up, tells him he can't do it. And I understand he was frustrated because he was being held, but that is a penalty.
Yeah, you can't. Good punt by Higgins. And nice job by Hubbs to kind of square up. He makes the tackle. Oh, he got help. Nice. There's a flag.
Number 8, Trevor Blair.
I hope that he saw.
I think that was on them, I'll be honest with you.
Did you see, though, Ryan, that just tells you what kind of athlete Hubbs is. He got down there. He didn't go right at him. He broke down and I don't care if you're playing basketball, if you're playing football. He got into position. He look, watch him. Come on, be in there. Oh, watch him. Boom. He's right there. He squares up, doesn't overcommit, slows him down, and then boom. Who is that in there? See if you can get that number there.
32. That's Sims with the big hit.
Yeah, Joseph come on in there on that one and just took it to him. That penalty marks him back.
Look at that 27 with the personal foul on Pea Ridge that time.
Well,
very late after the play hit.
Well, it's a 1st down for Pea Ridge. Ball at their own 34. 8:54 to go in the 3rd quarter.
There's another example. We had 10 on the field.
Oh, he's got a man wide open. They had a chance to pass there, Ryan. Did you say
there was so much green there, though? We only had 10 on the field, and so we brought in another guy at the last second, and then that misdirection was pretty tough on us.
5-6 yard pickup for the Blackhawks up to the 40. This game is I kind of expected this tonight. This is kind of the game I expected. I expected it to be close. I expected it to go back and forth.
Well, neither team is just dominant or plays clean football. Both teams look a little undisciplined still.
And it's quick. Oh, he's got him open. Higgins! He
got it! Got it!
He got it! Higgins!
Man,
that's the second one.
Their sophomore quarterback really goofed on that one because he had him wide open. He's just got to get it there for him.
Wow. Higgins timed it. You know, we talked about Higgins has been very football smart tonight. You know, when
defense,
to when to make that commitment to keep it in front of you and when to go for it. That time he saw he had a shot and he almost dropped it, but he's able to hang on to it.
Well, and we're lucky because the guy was behind him. If that guy throws a perfect ball, that's 6.
Yeah, 6. Well, both teams have had a possession here in the 3rd quarter. 8:13 to go, and it's Wetzel. He bounces to the outside, cut up field. Wetzel's got room. He's got the first.
Big hit that time.
Oh, and late out of bounds. So Prairie Grove's going to get 15 more with that.
Man, I didn't even notice the late hit, to be honest with you.
I just saw a big flag come out. I didn't see it.
I just thought it was a big hit on that far side.
The late hit by Pea Ridge has had 2 personal foul penalties here in the second half. And
the first one was silly. The first one was silly. It could have been 3, you're right. But the first one was silly because it wasn't even in the play. It was just dumb. That one, it looked like it was part of the play. I didn't even notice it being that late. Now, I'm not over there, though. I'm sure over there it had a totally different appearance.
Well, it's now 1st and 10 for they got it backwards over there, the flag. I mean, the marker.
The chains.
Yep. So it's 1st down and
hey, that's
10.
all right. Leave it there. All we got to do is get a yard.
Yeah, well, not
an inch.
An inch. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball and now sitting at the Pea Ridge 36.
Watch sweep with Falk here.
I do a quick pitch. And it's
Can
Wetzel
we do
again.
that?
Wetzel again.
That's
Wetzel.
different right there. Not very often where we made it intentionally look like we were in the wrong spot. That's motion. I don't know if Prairie Grove's ever ran that motion right there before.
Then it was an accident.
No, I mean maybe it was. Maybe it was. It could have been. But I honestly do not think we've ever ran that motion before. That was the tight end after already down, motioning to the other side for. I don't know. I've never, and I played tight end here. That's not in the playbook.
2nd down and 3. Man, they've been running the same playbook for over 20 years.
Oh, I promise you, more than that.
This time a give to Falk. Falk cuts back. Oh, nice tackle. Let's see who got that one. Is that Adams again? Adams.
Now, I will say we have expanded the playbook a little bit. We didn't have an Arizona back in my day.
Well, you know, looking at tonight, we focus a lot on our Prairie Grove players. We try to give some love to Pea Ridge as well, but we've called Joe Adams a lot. Their announcer, PA, which is right above us, that's all he's been saying tonight. And it's back to pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's Blasco. Got it! Give him 6! Hey, best pass play we've had all year, Ryan.
Excellent, excellent. Dropped it on a dime. Let's watch that one again.
Oh,
let me get it pulled up. It was 3rd down and 2. We're on our end zone, or we're on our own side here from about the 30-yard line. Here we go. It's the waggle look, not even much of a fake there, and just look at that beautiful drop. And with that big body, that's a basketball player and a football player put together right there. Let's go back to the kick. Great job.
It's a big kick right here. Need a good snap, get a good snap, kicks on the way, and he partially blocked. Oh, that's huge.
That keeps it at a 1-score game.
Oh, that was huge.
It's like nobody wants to go ahead and put themselves in a good position. Let's just keep everybody in the game here.
You know, Higgins in his extra point career has been fairly automatic. I'm going to say he missed one last week. I think it was partially blocked if I remember correctly. And that one, I think somebody got a hand on that one. It was 2.
Very few of them are because he kicked it incorrectly.
Yeah.
The ones that have been are a snap or a hold or a line not being able to do their job on that because the dude's pretty automatic.
I'm really surprised. Man, that was a huge extra point.
Yes, that could have been ball game difference.
So 6:49 to go in the 3rd quarter, and after both teams had a possession, they held Prairie Grove on downs. Prairie Grove gets the turnover. Great interception. Hey, Higgins had a great interception and then a great pass. You know, it's finding that player of the game today. There's a lot of guys starting to make plays. Falk's made a couple.
Yes.
Miller's made a couple. Higgins made a couple.
And I do like that we're so balanced. There's not a stud per se. There's not a standout stud. We have a lot of guys that do a whole lot offense and defense.
And Velasco's made some big defensive plays. He made the touchdown catch. That's the field at around the 10. Need a tackle here. Got him. And it's going
flags.
That's going to be a hold, I would guess. Penalty flag on the field. That's going to back them inside their own 20. So penalties starting to take its toll on the Blackhawks tonight.
Well, and that's probably because they're getting tired. I mean, a lot of times that's when you start making your mistakes. And I was thinking their ground game, that power game, might make us more tired towards the end, and that was some of the purpose of it. But, man, the personal fouls and the holding, they're getting really, really sloppy. I don't know if they just enjoyed a little success in the first half and relaxed a little bit or what, but they're not playing good quality, clean football like they were. Now, I hope they stay that way, but that's going to back them all the way up to about the 18-yard line. Pea Ridge will start out at their own 18-yard line.
Wow, that's big backing them up there. 6:43 to go in the 3rd.
They're going to spread it out.
And here is quick. Oh, tip! Oh, tip drill!
Who was that this time? That was Sims? I think that was Sims. Well,
Dalton Frazier was getting a little pressure in there that time.
Yeah, that is Sims. Timed
Yep.
it perfectly.
Oh, yeah, he did. Got his big paw up there. 2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks.
And that's what you need, those 10th grade guys like him and Hubbs, David Stevens. There's a couple of those 10th graders that just show up in spots. Asher Lynn's out there right now spelling some of these guys, getting some quality minutes. And as we get deeper into conference, we need them.
And there is a give, and it's plugged up in the middle. Nowhere going. I think that was that Adams? Man, there was a host of Tigers there.
Yeah, so say, there's more guys than I can count.
On the tackle, number 6, Singleton.
Singleton is who they call on the PA.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys in there that time, and I like it when you have that gang tackling like that.
Yeah, that brings up 3rd and long. First half, that was the money down for Pea Ridge. Let's see if the tides have changed here in the second half.
See if we can get a little pressure this time on Dixon.
You got Higgins and Patterson.
And we got some pressure.
Ryder.
Hey, Mount Orr takes him down.
There you go. Get a sack for the big Orr.
Mount Orr takes him down. And that's going to back them all the way to the 11-yard line. So 4th down. Okay, Simrad is backed up this time.
And the difference here.
Wait, it's where he was standing when they kicked at the 30 a while ago.
The difference here is we're so far back. This is great.
Prairie Grove. We're going to have to take a timeout. We're going to have to take a timeout on a punt.
I understand they're probably trying to get the perfect punt block in, but dang, just leave them in. There was 10 guys out there. They switched the guy out. Leave them in. It's too late. Let's go to our sponsors here since we're flustered with the timeout. What? You can't take them to the end of the game. PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing, Harton's Furniture, What My Eyes Have Seen, Sonic, Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm CarQuest, Life Family Chiropractic, and we apologize for that typo, and then Standard Material Group. Also, thank you to Extra Clean Carpet Cleaners for feeding the team, along with Dumpster Divers also in our sponsor list. David's Roofing doing the halftime sponsoring of our band playing tonight in remembrance of 9/11, the anniversary, 20 years, right, tomorrow. Big game in college football tomorrow, Arkansas versus Texas. And now let's do a punt block.
And the punt is off, and it's a good punt, but Sinrad's going to have a chance to field it. He got it at the 40. So
don't get a penalty.
Don't block in the back. Good job by Higgins not to do that. You see Higgins
Yeah.
he was pulling. He said, I can't get there. He just pulled up. Simrad.
Well, and if Simrad doesn't take the angle to the side and goes to the middle, those guys can block for him. But at that time, yes, good. Stay away.
And it gives, you know what, we got great field position. And that's what can happen.
This is our best field position of the night.
When you field the punt.
2 things. That's what happens when they get a penalty and they back themselves up and you stop them rather than letting them get a 3rd down conversion and you field the punt.
Yeah, because think about this. If he's standing at the 45 or 50 like he had done on the others, that ball went over his head, could have gone.
Oh, yeah.
Flip the field.
You're getting another 10 yards at least.
This time the Tigers still trying to get that 2-possession lead.
Velasco, Moss, King, Boland, Patterson under center.
There's Wetzel, and Wetzel bounces out, and Wetzel pushes his way for about 5.
Good first down. Man, Velasco's blocking his guy 15 yards down the field. I would hate to be the linebacker or safety that drew Velasco to try to not get blocked. He's a big guy.
That's a 4-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 6. Under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Game's starting to feel a lot like last year. Really similar. Patterson in the game.
Oh, snap that ball, boys.
And Patterson rolling, squares up, throws. Did he get it? He got it. Nope, incomplete. Now, did they change the rule? Because I remember they're always, I always used to think, well, they got out of the neutral zone, but a lot of times if they get there, I thought in high school.
Usually if it's pre-snap, they blow it dead.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Neutral, they call it the neutral zone infraction is dead. Now, in offsides,
yeah,
I think it's dead too in high school. I think both of them were.
Yeah, they are. So I'm a little surprised that wasn't called because those guys definitely went there. That's okay. 3rd down and 6. We've got 2 plays here to get it. I'm almost certain we'd go for it.
You could, with the lead at 8 points, you could kick it, but it depends on what this play looks like. Here's your double handoff possibly.
And there is Miller. Oh, he fumbled, and they got it. Oh,
nope,
wait, we got it back. We got it back.
No way.
Yes.
No way. And if they had possession, which they did, wouldn't that? Ooh, didn't he have possession?
Well, I hope he didn't, because if he was on the ground and had possession, it would be their ball.
Was he on the down? Okay, I was.
4th down. Man, we've had some fumbles at some inopportune times tonight. We were able to get that one back. Good job. The heads-up play to get the ball back. 4th down and a couple for the Tigers. Under 4 minutes now to go, 3rd quarter.
Oh, he was down on the ground, but he never had possession.
Well.
So you're right. 4th down.
So here we go. Quick pitch. Miller, he's got the 1st down. He's at the 30. So the Tigers maintain possession.
Simrad right there. Got to stay with his block just a little bit longer. Don't get the penalty. That could be a pretty big play.
20-12, Tigers lead. 3.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Ball sitting at the Pea Ridge 30-yard line. Boy, it'd be nice to punch this one in, Cook.
Oh, it'd be huge as far as just what you can do defensively, how much more aggressive you can be, and how you don't have to press on offense. I mean, you've got the cushion right now, but
no, you don't have much.
You can let them score though. You can't be beat at the moment, but you could breathe.
You got to get this play off. We're down to 3 seconds.
There's that motion again.
And there's Wetzel. He's got a hole. Oh, nice tackle. Who's that?
Adams.
It's Adams.
I'm sure it's Adams.
Man, he is Ryan tonight.
He's their defensive stud tonight.
Ryan, we got a good angle from where we're at. There's holes there that are open, and he just closes in so quick. Adams has been incredible.
See where he's coming from.
He's from middle linebacker.
I was going to say inside linebacker.
Well, I think the way they're running their defense, he is the middle line. I mean, like, I think let's see how he's set up.
He looks like the middle right now.
Yeah, he is. I mean, well, it looks like they got 2 guys. So yeah, he's an inside linebacker. So they got 2 guys in there. And Wetzel in that time, well, hey, they tackled him forward. Wetzel pushes him forward.
Good job by Wetzel that time, driving his feet. Because he picked up probably another, 4 yards after contact?
Yeah, and he was driving.
3
and I think
at least.
Big number 70 for them. That was, well, we don't have, where's our good black
Us
Hawk?
or them?
No, for them. We had a good black, this was it. Didn't have 70 on here.
Doesn't have his name. It has his number, no name.
3rd down and a long 5 for the Tigers here. So, Tigers in the double wing set. In motion goes Miller, and Miller's going to get it, and he's got the 1st down. Give him 6.
Whew, there's that cushion.
Ethan Miller, his 2nd TD of the night. And the Tigers go up 26-12 with the extra point on the way. We'll cue that up after the extra point. Boy, what a nice play there on
3rd and 5.
3rd, and it was a
long 5.
Long 5. It looked like about a 5.5. Now, extra point on the way. Good snap this time. The kick is right through the uprights. With 1:38 to go in the 1st half, or in the 3rd quarter, it's Prairie Grove 27. Pea Ridge 12, and Ryan, you want to show that touchdown run?
Yeah, let's look here. We got our splits on both sides with Velasco and Simrad. It's 3rd and a long 5. You've got Miller in the up back position. He'll go in motion. And it's just a 41 sweep, 31 sweep. Give him 6. Great blocking that time by the offensive line.
Back in for the knockoff, number 8, Trevor Blair. Number 3 is Caden
Well,
Haynes, and number 2,
big
Caden Thompson.
3rd quarter. Just I said it last year, same thing. We scored twice in the 3rd last year to kind of open it up, but Pea Ridge always Pea Ridge always is not. They're not going away. And this
number 11, Higgins.
It's usually a dogfight. There's been very few times where it hasn't been a dogfight between us two for many years now. I mean, you're the stat man. You could probably look and see how many times it hasn't been a dogfight.
Well, the last time it was, there was a couple years there where they, 19, they got us pretty good. They pasted 57 on us. But normally this is just a really battle, both teams. Even one year back in 14 or 13, we were really good that year. I think they may have only won a game or two, and they, it was, what's the kid's name? It's escaping me now.
Morrell that time on the tackle. Good special teams tackle that time.
Oh, Nathan West's son. Picked up the phone. Connor West. He picked it up, ran it the other way, got the win. I think I was watching that when I was away. I think it was Arns and Dr. Williams that night.
At least we don't have to give like a $2 penalty every time we say Arns' name. He's playing a familiar foe tonight.
Yeah, they're up 19-0 at half on Farmington. And there's Adams up the middle. Adams running hard.
Number 2, Joe Adams on the carry.
I just got Doug said, I think it's encroachment in high school. That's what they call it. It's not the same as what you see in college and the NFL. We like to play officials sometimes, but we're definitely not.
Well, it's 2nd down and 4 for the Blackhawks. Adams, no slowing down for him. He's going to take it over here. Look at closing in. Is that
nice face mask that time? Morrell, he's not able to get him. Patterson gets him out, but he gets a first down before that.
I think they're wanting a flag. Contact was made before they went out.
Whoa. There's some language here on the Pea Ridge side. Not saying it wouldn't happen on our side too, but.
So 1st down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Ball at their 40. 54.9 to go here.
They're wanting to throw a flag, but actually what happened, I'm looking at it again. What happens is a Pea Ridge guy hit 2 guys behind the tackle. One of our guys in the back, two guys behind. He runs into the guy in front of him, and he knocks him out of bounds.
Nice play that time as Dixon completes it to.
There is a flag that time. Simrad got the tackle that time, but there was a quick flag.
That was Bowen Phillips, number 41, or was that 11? 41. That's
Bowen 41. Phillips. That's it. The first time we called his name.
He's a sophomore, Bowen Phillips. Man, he's not too big.
Personal foul, Prairie Grove.
Number 41, Bowen Phillips.
Phillips is he's only 5'8", 140. Probably.
I'm telling you, the last one, the Pea Ridge guys hit a Prairie Grove guy. The Prairie Grove guy runs into another Prairie Grove guy, and he's the one that hits out of bounds. So, I mean, really, if you look at it, that wasn't his fault. That's not even a homer view. That's just the truth.
So it's 1st and 10, ball at the Prairie Grove 34 as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter. And it is a give to Foster, and he's met after about 2 yards. Man, look at all of them in there. Ryan, good grief. And there was all kind of guys in there. Connor Brunson. We had Asher Lynn. Merrill, Morrell. Man, there was all guys all over the place.
Yeah, I struggle with the last name, so I just call him Moret. That's a tongue twister for me.
Well, I don't know if they'll get this off or not. Well, they might. About 5 seconds to go here in the 3rd. 4, 3, 2. They do get it off. It is a keeper, and they.
Fumble.
Wow!
Nice job by Patterson that time. I wish he had other help there to get the ball after he ripped it out.
He almost got it himself. Well, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. The score: Prairie Grove 27. The Blackhawks 18. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter after this.
Our church won't be bound to a building or hidden from those in need. This is our church. We believe in loving God, loving others, and serving others. We don't fear getting dirty, we won't callous to the needy, and we love unconditionally. Let's learn fellowship that can never be confined, and a mission that will always have purpose. Come join us at Prairie Grove Christian Church as we practice bringing God's Word to life and taking God's light to the world, one community at a time.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? 2 Sonic grilled cheeseburgers.
I'm on it. Order up. Sonic grilled cheeseburger ready for pickup.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday.
Okay, as we start the fourth quarter, Pea Ridge has the ball to Prairie Grove 30 for a 3rd down and 6. Prairie Grove almost got a big turnover right there at the end of the quarter. They got 3 guys split out here to the near side. And it's a quick pass, complete to Blair, and he's got the first.
London almost had he slipped. I'm telling you, I think this is slicker than what you think. I mean, we've definitely had plenty of slipping. I think they wear a different cleat. They almost got to.
Yeah. Well, 1st down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Ball at the Prairie Grove 24-yard line. If the defense can stand tall here, keep them out of the end zone, really puts the pressure on the Hawks. But right now, 1st and 10 for Blackhawks.
They're spreading us out again.
Dixon drops straight back. He's looking. He's got his man, but.
Oh, he caught that over Hubs and Camden. Great catch that time.
Great catch that time. That's Blair.
Wow.
Trevor Blair. And I thought we had a pick there for a second. I thought that let's watch that play.
Just outside of the
camera. Well, this is a big 2-point conversion here. If they don't make it, still a 2-possession game, Ryan. It's a big play. 11:25 to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 9. I wouldn't be surprised to see a quarterback draw here. That was effective for him. He's going to do a quick out. He's right in there. He converts it this time. It's 27-20, a 1-score game. Wow. Wow. My wow is this. We can see the replay on an iPad here, and, man, that was so close to being an interception.
Oh. You know, that's not the first time tonight either.
Well, Ryan,
we had a couple of those.
Ryan, here's the thing. That was a big extra point. And they made that one look easy.
Makes it a 7-point game, 27-20. Prairie Grove's up with 11:25 left. They put the pressure back on Prairie Grove with that score.
Yeah, definitely. And now, if you're the Blackhawks, you're like, we just need to step up. And here it comes back to extra.
Yeah, because you got all 3 times.
You know what?
Timeouts.
The extra points. They haven't kicked one yet.
Right.
So they must not kick them. And so if they don't kick them, if they score again and we don't, they're going to go for 2. And they're getting ready to kick. Kicking the ball for them, number 80, Austin James.
Hubs back deep for us. Sims is your up man. Also Higgins and Simrad back there.
They're just going to try the onside kick. We got it. Falls down on it. Let's see who.
Is that Dickerson?
Nope, 67, I believe.
67.
That is Spencer Allen, a sophomore.
Oh, good job, Spencer.
Spencer did a really, really good job of getting that one down. Tigers going to get the ball at the 47.
You know, and I agree with you there. Why? I know you're going to say it. Why would you do it there? Because now you give us the perfect opportunity to go get some points.
Well, the reason I say you do it is we're getting it there every time anyway. We can get it at the 40, 45 on the kickoff. So it's like, look, if they're going to get it there anyway, let's see if we can get it before they do. And they moved it up to the 49. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. It's drop back for he's wide open. There's Miller. Give him 6. His 3rd touchdown of the night.
Wow. That was wide open. That's that same play that Fox scored on against, what was it, Clarksville, where he's in that up position and he just squirts out. They're looking for the block. They're looking for the sweep. And instead, he just squirts right past them. There was
by
no one
himself. Adams is over here on the sideline. He wasn't there defensively that time. I hope he's okay. He's sitting down for the Blackhawks. Extra point on the way, kick on the way, up and good with 11-16. Man, it's now 34-20. Ryan, one of the things, Prairie Grove this year, even in the Farmington game, we are a big play team.
Yeah. We've got a stable of running backs that can take it to the house at any moment.
And tonight, you know, I mean, it's going to be hard to pick a player of the game. You got Miller with 3 touchdowns. You got Higgins with 2 touchdown passes. One of them you or I could have made.
Yeah.
The other one was perfect to Velasco. I mean, that was
a dime. Velasco's got a catch and tons of defensive stuff.
And Higgins has got an interception tonight. Falk has some big play. It's going to be hard.
I love it. I love it, though, because that means we're playing as a team. I love it.
Yeah, that's right. And guys,
you know, last week it was really easy to kind of talk about the offensive line just because we had so many rushing yards. Our pass offense wasn't really there. Tonight, it's a balance. We have rushing yards. We have passing yards. We've done good on the defensive side. Our special teams have been huge. We've had 2 big returns. I mean, it's been a big-time night as a team.
And our punting has been very, you know, when we needed a big punt tonight, Higgins got it. And the other ones were very adequate, but that one big one we needed, he got a big one when we needed it. So 11-16 to go in the game. Prairie Grove right back up by 2 scores, 34-20. Higgins, kick it deep, my friend. Oh, man, that's going to be a good bounce. And taken by Blair. He gets outside. Bad angle that time by Wetzel. And he drags a bunch of Tigers up. Uh-oh.
Block in the back.
Did you see it?
Someone said it beside me. Miles saw it.
Could have been. Hope it wasn't another personal foul.
One of the officials walked the guy off, though, for Prairie Grove.
Might have
what
been.
That's all about.
Must be on Prairie Grove because the big official's going across the. Well, no, not. I thought he was walking over here to tell Labs or something. It's going to be personal foul at Prairie Grove. Oh, Pea Ridge.
Personal foul. That's their 4th one.
Boy, they've had, you know what? In the second half, they've played a little undisciplined, and that's really hurt them. That backs them up to the 25. They had the ball at the 40. Good field position with 11 minutes to go in the game. Now they just lose 15 yards and have to start their own 25.
And you know they're probably going to have to throw a little bit more often. And now you start seeing Sims and Frazier and Cooper some speed up here on the defensive line, give some of our other big guys a break. Luke Vance in at safety, number 1. He's a sophomore.
It's a quick pass. And nice job that time. That's Will Anderson. You know, I didn't think Anderson was going to get much out of it, but he ended up getting about 5. Well, let's see. They're knocking him out at the 31. So
we got several sophomores in. Asher Lynn, Connor Hubbs, Sims, Vance. So good job there. Some of your seniors, Helms and Higgins.
Yeah,
and London.
2nd down and 4 for Blackhawks.
And Connor Brunson in.
I like
juniors. Rhett, he's in. I think he's your lone junior here.
I want to see us keeping that ball in bounds when they make a play, because it makes that clock run. And the clock is our friend right now. Another job that time. And he's going to get close. Well, see, where they marked it, he's going to have the first.
Trying to see who's down there on the bottom.
That's James.
Looks like Morrell, Rhett, and number 71, Jacob London.
That was James on the reception from Dixon. It's a first down. They gave him I think they gave him a generous spot on that, but nonetheless, 10 minutes to go in the game. Run, clock, run.
Ryder will come back in at defensive tackle.
They're doing a lot of quick passes, and we're giving a lot of cushion there too. But at this point, you want to keep it in front of you. Keep him in bounds. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Orr was in on that. Higgins was that? Well, no, that's 1. That's Vance coming in and helping.
Good job by Vance.
Somebody's on the ground there. They helped out a little bit. London. So 2nd down and 8, and the clock. I keep talking about it now. That's all I'm looking at. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock
the other
moving.
thing is their offense isn't a hurry-up offense. No. Anytime your quarterback's got to run to the sideline between plays, it's just you're not going to be able to go at a faster pace.
Will Anderson, 11 on 11, because Higgins is over there on him. It's been like that a lot. He's looking that way. Now he's looking down. Oh, come on.
Frazier almost
had him. Oh, he's got time. Vance played the player that time. He had time to get over there, I think, Ryan. But
I do too. It's one of those deals, though, you make sure you make the play, and that's what he did right there. It was 2nd and 8, and they had tons of time. I don't know where the guy came from.
But it's a first down for the Blackhawks at the Prairie Grove 39. 8:50 to go in the ball game. Come on, guys. Keep them out of the end zone here. Need a turnover. Ryan, a turnover on downs here. Huge. So the Tigers need to step up on defense. And the Blackhawks, it's a give. Get him back there. There you go. There's Orr. Let's see. I believe Rhett is in there. Frazier's in there.
Frazier, 44, with a tackle.
I said Rhett, but he's not on the field. That was.
Rhett is.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yep.
Yeah,
Wow,
you got 21, 71, and 61 that play your inside linebacker. 71's London, 61's King, and 21's Rhett. 2 seniors and a junior.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a 3-yard loss, and now approaching the 8-minute mark in the game. There's going to be a pass play here. Come on, get back to the quarterback. He's going to go. We keep wanting these guys to go for it. That time it was a missed tackle, and there was nobody behind him.
Patterson just got to make the tackle. He's trying to get there, but just the guy spins out of his arms.
Once he broke that, I'm like, there's nobody behind him. And nice pitch and catch there by the Blackhawks, and they've closed it back down to a score. It's
like
7:53.
You said, they're kind of pesky. They won't go away.
7:53, plenty of time. Boy, I'd like us to stop them, because if you stop them, at least you can't lose on the next. They're not kicking any extra points. I think on these ends here, and we might get beat, but I think you got to close down a little bit here, because they're just going to, there it is again.
Oh, we had a guy there, decent coverage, but that's a complete pass.
On those plays, to me, and I know, like, you know, they're coached and to do what they do, but to me, on the 2-point conversion,
you got to beat them there.
It's okay to get in front, because if they go behind you, it's not like they're going to beat you deep.
Right.
You know.
Anywhere else on the field, that's not the play.
Yeah.
But on a 2-point conversion, you got to beat them there.
Yeah, close.
Go Patriots, Seahawks. Malcolm Butler there on the end zone when everybody said Pete Carroll should have ran it. That's a perfect example of breaking and getting in front of a slant. That way he's able to pick the ball rather than let them score or try to hit it out. The other thing you do is you don't have to worry about the tackle on those plays. You go for the ball.
Right.
Everywhere else you're trained to go for the tackle, make a sure tackle. There, get the ball out.
Yeah.
If they catch it in the end zone, it don't matter if you tackle them or not.
If you think about the plays they did, they've scored 4 times. The first 2 times they did a little different play. You know, these last 2 times it's been that quick slant, and it's worked both times. And so now the Tigers, if Pea Ridge scores, they're going to be going for 2, and it doesn't matter. They can go for 1 at this point, because it's
we have our hand screw on now. We didn't last time, but we do this time.
You might want to close just a little bit here, and they're going to get it back to
Hubs.
Oh, is that Hubs?
Yep.
No, it's Miller. That's what I thought.
That's
Miller.
dangerous.
Miller.
I think I'd have onsided it instead. Just knowing who he is.
Well, they get a look. This is probably our worst kickoff position of the night, the 35-yard line.
First down for Prairie Grove.
And we take it most games.
7:45 to go in the game. Tigers, boy, a drive and a score here. Man, it's been that we cannot put these guys away tonight.
Pea Ridge.
Hopefully Hubbard.
Black Mats.
Hopefully they can get us some stats here tonight, because it's going to be interesting stat totals tonight.
I feel like it's super even.
Yep.
Super even.
Patterson now in at quarterback for the Tigers. In motion goes Miller. Miller's going to get it and stays on his feet. Miller.
No way. Oh, man.
Still on his feet. All the way into.
He said, you didn't say I had player of the game yet, so I'm going to show you I do.
He gets it down to the 47. The reason we got to have to hold up on that, we don't know how this thing's going to play out. Somebody may make a big play at the end that makes the difference.
Well, I'm just saying, he's already got it in his head. He said, guys, you ain't talking about me enough. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to break 3 tackles and take it to the house.
Now, we went out of bounds that time and stopped the clock. 7:37 to go in the game. Tigers now at the Pea Ridge 47. Patterson in at quarterback, double wing set. In motion again goes Miller. He's going to get it a second time. This time they're waiting for him.
That time. Number 9 for Pea Ridge did a great job. That's Ashton Burt.
Well, I would have liked, I know we ran that to the short side of the field, and sometimes you got to mix it up a little bit. I'd have liked to seen that come to the wide side. But nonetheless, 2nd down and 9, ball at the 46. We'll be down to about 7 minutes when they snap this one. If we get out of the huddle. Don't need penalties here, though.
No. Falk back in. Hadn't seen him in a minute.
It's going to be Wetzel. Wetzel running hard. He's still going to. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Maybe.
And again, that's right at 3rd and 5. So.
Yep. They looked a little longer there for a minute.
Yeah, they spotted.
But I was going to the 35 here for the first down.
Well, it's a big 3rd down play. Now, if we don't get a lot of yards here, I wouldn't be opposed to punting. If we get close, we have 2 or 3 yards to go, I say go for it. If you don't get many yards here, I think you might want to punt it and make them go the distance.
I feel like you play to win, so I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna, unless we lose yards here, I'm going.
It's a wingback reverse.
Hubs.
It did not.
Now I punt it. I agree with you 100% now.
What happened there? They didn't develop. It just.
Well, he had to bounce it outside, and on that wingback reverse, you don't want to have to bounce it outside. You want it to be able to get up that seam on that kickout block from the pulling tight end or pulling tackle.
Well, I tell you, Ryan, looks like we're going for it here. We may end up calling a timeout. You know what's interesting, Ryan, is
try to get them to jump off sides or something.
You might. The other thing to do here potentially is that same play we just scored on, that little dump pass.
Oh, true.
Hubs in motion. They're rolling.
Oh, he was there early.
He got it. What a catch.
Wow.
What a catch by Hubs.
Wow.
Wow.
Hubs made that play. Now, Patterson put it on the money, too. But I thought him getting hit a little early, he's not making that catch.
Wow.
4th and 5, and we convert.
Man, I'll tell you, this play here, let's see if you can watch it.
See if you can get some replay here. We got Hubs coming across. He's got a little 8-yard and out. That guy was there pretty early, too. Great job that time.
To hang on to it. That was an incredible play that time by Hubs. I thought he was going to drop it after he got hit there. But it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the Pea Ridge 29, 4:50 to go in the game. That was a huge first down for the Tigers. And there is the give to Wetzel. He's got a hole. Wetzel hanging on tight. There's going to be a flag on Prairie Grove. And it's going to be away from the play.
Because that's Wetzel's best carry probably, you know, as far as like he's had a lot of 3- and 4-yarders.
The thing of it is, it's away from the ball. You don't need to hold over there. It was because
I feel like it was in the hole. I feel like the guy who saw it was a long ways away, but I think it was in the hole.
There's 3 guys over here. If those
you would
guys
think one of them should have seen it.
Well, it doesn't back them up too far because it's a spot penalty, so it was downfield.
Right. Well, maybe so.
All right, they'll run 1st down. Let's go start the clock, guys. They do. These guys are the worst when it comes to spot.
Oh, they're moving us even more, though.
You know what, though? These guys
But the play clock's still moving.
Wait, timeout.
Play clock can't move if nothing else is. I don't know. Whatever.
It's Miller. Miller time. Come on, get back. Oh, he breaks some tackles, gets close to the original line of scrimmage. These guys are the absolute worst clock guys. I'm sorry if somebody from Pea Ridge is watching, but.
Well, and 2, they weren't supposed to run it at the beginning because the refs didn't make the motion, but they had the play clock all the way down to 9.
Yeah.
We're rushing trying to get the playoff. Playoffs? That's what that reminded me of. Squeaky voice there. Mora, right? Old man Mora,
yeah.
Saints?
Playoffs.
Or was that the Colts?
Yeah, I think it was.
Can't remember which team.
There's great sayings, and that's one of them, along with Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, that's where I was going next.
And it's Wetzel. He's got
there
room.
He is.
He's got the 1st. And he's inside the 10. He's going to go out of bounds. 3:47.
Looked like the 27 read right there. And he finally gets some room to run. Great job by the line. Great block by Falk. Good run by Wetzel. We need about 1-2 more of those, and we'll be in business.
Well, we're down to 3:47 to go in the game. 34-28, Tigers lead. And, Brian, so many big plays tonight. You know, the interception before the half. Hubbs' reception on fourth down and 5. My fault. And it's going to be another dose of Wetzel. Good blocking up front. Give him 6.
He wants to be in the conversation, he said.
Now it's a 2-score lead with 3:42 to go. Again, feels so much like last year to me. Because they scored and then they got an onside kick, if you remember.
Right.
40-28, 3:42 left in the game. Higgins is going to line up to kick the extra point.
You know, this is where you might want to go for 2.
I was thinking the same thing. Extra point on the way, up and good. And I'm okay with going the extra point because that still means they got to get a 2-point twice because they've been doing it all night. So
right, to beat you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Let's see, if they scored and got it 2 here, they wouldn't need it because you're up 13. They had the 2-6, so they get 14.
Right, they could tie it with just one. They got to get one of the 2-point conversions to tie it. But you put them in a spot where the second one is for a win. Let's just not even get in that position, though.
No. I think right now,
old momentum still kind of on our side. We played a good job. We've done a great job in the second half. Pea Ridge has not done a good job of playing good, clean football. So that puts us in a really great position most of the second half. But just play good, disciplined, clean football. Let them burn the clock. Make them earn a score if they do get a score. Don't give up a quick score. Keep everything in front of you. I think we'll be fine.
What you want here is to keep the ball in bounds. You know, even if they catch a first down, don't let them out of bounds because as soon as they set that chain, clock starts. And they're going to have to hurry up. They're going to be passing, so we can peel our ears back a little bit here with the front line and maybe send a linebacker or 2. And here's the kick's going to drop. Oh, that took a good bounce for us. Getting back there. There you go. Wow.
John King on the tackle, a guy we heard every special teams play of last year, getting him a good tackle there.
And I think, I don't remember if it was Clarksville or Farmington, but one of them, the first games, either the scrimmers that, we called him a lot too. 3:36 to go in the game. Prairie Grove up by 13, and Pea Ridge has 86 yards to go between where they are now and Pater.
Patterson and Miller at safeties.
Yeah,
Higgins and Hubbs at corners.
You want to keep it in front of you here. Now go get some pressure on him. And he's back. He's got time to throw. He pumps and goes long and good defense
that
That's
time.
Higgins.
Great defense. Higgins almost was wearing the same jersey.
Was that Blair again on the?
I think so. That was number 8.
Yeah, it's Blair.
No, that was not. That was number 3.
Oh, 3. That's
Anderson.
Rains.
Oh, we're gonna huddle back up. See, this just takes too much time, guys. You can't fight back. Which I guess the clock stopped. Never mind.
Yeah. See,
you messes with your rhythm too, though. Like you got an offensive rhythm.
They got down to 2 seconds on play. They got some pressure this time. Nice pass out of the backfield. Keep it in bounds. And they get the first. Nice tackle.
Hubbs.
That was a good design play right there. Very nice design play by Pea Ridge that time. He let the guys come in. The back flares out of the backfield. Caught him out there in the open field. First down and 10. Now again, you know one thing he does a lot of straight drop. That's a floater. Come on, Higgins. Higgins has got his second interception, and that might do it.
That too much air on the ball.
Yeah, and he threw it. He was on this side of the field, Ryan, almost at this hash mark, throws it all the way across. That's a long pass to throw.
I mean, as a guy who does call some offensive plays, I'm not a fan of the floater on a deep ball. You just, and unless your guy's got him beat, but a lot of times you want to throw one deep enough, you got to go run underneath it. You don't want to throw it so high it's a jump ball unless you got Landon Simrad.
Yeah, you got to have a guy who can go up and get them. Someone's down. Let's take a break. They got a guy down, and we'll be back after this.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon. Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student operated and teaches critical life skills and training.
Okay, we want to quickly go through our we'll go through after this play, we'll go through our sponsor list again real quick. 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove, ball at their own 46. Now keep it on the ground, keep it, wrap that ball up. Stay in bounds, Hubs.
Miller.
Oh, is that Miller? You got to stay in bounds, fellas.
Yeah, but if you pick up the first down,
that's all right.
Okay with it.
Yeah. No, our sponsors, first of all, Extra Clean Carpet Cleaning fed our football team tonight. We appreciate them. Thank you so much. PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing, our sponsor of halftime and player of the game, which is going to be difficult tonight. Harton's Furniture, what my eyes have seen. Sonica Prairie Grove, Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm Quest. Life, Family Chiropractic, Standard Material Group, Dumpster Divers LLC, and again, thanks to Extra Clean Carpet Cleaning.
Falk this time on the carry.
Falk, cut back. And
there
Falk
it was.
Gets down close to the 36.
See, that's a different Miller. He's going to beat you with a little bit of speed to the outside, and then he's going to hit you. Fox, he's going to turn it up earlier. He doesn't want to get to the corner.
That's one thing I loved about his brother. His brother string it out a little bit, and he cut back. He had a little more size than his younger brother, but I'll tell you, that good run there.
Trying to milk the clock now. We'll break the huddle with 10 seconds left.
And in motion goes Miller. And quick pitch out to Falk. Falk beats one man. And Falk, after contact, picks up about 5 or 6.
Nice run that time on the quick pitch. That's a 39 quick pitch.
And you see, that was good running back instinct there. The guy got to the outside. He quickly turned up, and he had enough strength to break the tackle. And picks up, he got 6 yards. And
he stayed in bounds.
Yeah, and that's tick.
They got 3 timeouts. You'd think they would have used them on one of these first downs here, but they may be waving the white flag.
They may, well, and if you're going to call one, you got to call one on a third,
Well, I call it on a second, usually get it on third, and then on fourth for me to get the most time. I want the timeouts. I want to control the time.
Stay in bounds. Falk's got the first. He fumbled it. And Pea Ridge gets it this time. Wow.
Front row. Well, he just conceded his player of the game.
I'm tell you, don't say that. Falk fumbles at the 20. So
fighting for that extra yardage, which you love, but you just can't fumble at this point. And I don't think it's going to cost us the game. But it's one of those deals where it gives them the opportunity.
See, whenever you do, matter of fact, I always feel like whenever you're in this position and you get to you have the ball, you almost don't want to score, because that's the only chance they have is to get the ball back. It's a rare chance, but now this is when you got to keep it in front of you. A sack here, they'll have to start using their timeouts.
10 defensive players.
Well, let's see if we can stop them with 10.
I just don't understand.
And Laird calls a timeout.
It's too.
Timeout called by Prairie Grove.
Let's take a timeout with them.
Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student operated and teaches critical life skills and training for broadcasting careers. All donations and advertisements directly contribute to the supplies we need to keep the Prairie Grove Tigers online. Our channel had over 69,000 views from the 2020 to 21 school year. Get your business represented and let us be the fundraiser you actually enjoy. Go Tigers!
Okay, 1 minute, 26 seconds to go in the game. Pea Ridge has it 1st and 10, ball at their own 20. They got 80 yards to go, and they still have to get an onside kick. They've got all 3 timeouts, so they've got hope, I would say, right. Ryan. I mean, there's hope, but Prairie Grove needs to, a sack would be big right here, force them to use a timeout. And now, Prairie Grove uses another timeout.
We still only have 10 guys on the field.
After, oh my gosh, after timeout?
We put 10 on the field, guy runs out. Somebody calls him back to the sideline. So we only have 10 again. Call timeout. We break the timeout with only 10 once again.
And that's Prairie Grove's last timeout. So I hope we don't, like you said, we can't take them into next week. But I hope we don't need them. Or maybe Pea Ridge called a timeout. That was a Pea Ridge timeout. Because that's their first one, Ryan. Okay. Take back your last 45 seconds.
Well, we did have 10 guys on the field. That part wasn't wrong.
126. But they took
Ridge,
a timeout.
I wish, and you know, they should have known we only had 10 on the field. They should have just went ahead.
$126 to go in the game. It's been sitting here for 5 minutes. And he steps up in the pocket, throws. He's got a man open, and he's on the ground.
Clock's gonna keep running.
Well, he's gonna stop it to move the chains, but he's telling him to move the clock. And that's.
Well, that's not home field advantage.
That's about time. And here's a slow snap, turn, pitches, throws, complete, out of bounds at the 43. And they're going to give him a first down. 1:02 to go in the game.
We need just a little bit more, boys.
A sack. Need to get a sack or something. But they're throwing it so quick, and we're giving them.
I don't think a sack's going to happen. I think a tip ball would be more likely.
You're right. You're right.
Especially with like Velasco and Bolin, both guys pretty tall guys. You know, just timing that pass perfect.
This time they're going to look to go a little deeper, and there Miller. Oh, he caught it. Good job. Miller went for the interception. And
that's what I was talking about. Miller's not built to jump up and get one like Higgins does. Miller's built to run under one. Offense and defense, same scenario there for him.
I know I keep talking about last year. This game looks so much like, I mean, think about it. It's so similar. We're up 2 scores, 53.2 seconds.
They're going to take a timeout on the field. Let's take a timeout with them. Watch a commercial.
Advertising with Prairie Grove Tigers Online is a win for your company and the future of our students. Our program is student-operated and teaches critical life skills and training for broadcasting careers.
Okay, we're back quick as they got the player off the field pretty quick. And a great play that time by the Blackhawks. That was Blair again. He's made a couple of good pass receptions tonight.
They're going to waste 30 seconds
in
motion.
Wow. Oh, Velasco almost got that tip. And number 10, that's Thompson. That's 29.5.
Able to get him out of bounds.
That was a flag down on the play. Let's see.
Should be illegal motion. I mean, they sent 10 guys. How bad would that be?
Well, whatever.
If you wasted 30 seconds just to get a penalty for
personal foul, blocking below the waist there.
Penalty against the Blackhawks.
Coach Cook's going to have to work on the penalties here. The personal fouls and just a sloppy second half for Pea Ridge.
I thought you were talking about yourself for a second.
Oh.
I was like,
the real Coach Cook didn't get mentioned just now.
Oh, first down and long now with 29.5. Man, look at that. 3 guys over there. Boy, they could have snapped that quick. No, he's going to take off and run. Get him in bounds. He gets out of bounds. Good grief.
Quarterback keeper, number 15, Gavin Dixon.
Dixon gets.
I thought we'd see more of his
running
tonight.
He's talented.
And he did on the 2-point conversions do a good job of it. But I really thought we'd see more of his running. He's a much better quarterback than what he showed tonight, I think. His throwing was a lot more accurate against Shiloh.
Well,
and he went to a lot,
but his short passes, he's very accurate.
Exactly. It's those deep balls that he's hanging.
Yep. Now he's back. He does a straight drop. He's hit as he throws it. This time picked off by Falk.
Hey, he wants to come back in for the player of the game.
He gets back his fumble with the INT, and now with 17 seconds.
Got another cramp.
And, oh, yeah, you can tell. Well, Ryan, now while we got a timeout, we got some figured out for the David's Roofing Player of the Game. My vote is going to have to go with Higgins or Miller. Miller's had 3 touchdowns tonight. Higgins, 2 INTs, 2 touchdown passes. And I'm not opposed to doing a co. There's a lot of guys that's played well tonight. Velasco. He's had a great reception.
I wish we had the numbers here in front of us to be exact. I mean, you're close. But I'd love to see all of them because I bet we're forgetting some.
Well,
I mean, you take Falk's
if we had a
pick 6.
Yeah, that's a big play.
Holy cow.
And it's going to be a quick kneel there. That's going to do it for tonight. The final score is going to be Prairie Grove 41, Pea Ridge 28. So for the second year in the row, the Tigers take care of the Blackhawks and move to 1-1 on the season and get back on track after such a difficult loss last week. Team played much better tonight. And Ryan, before we go, are you going to make this call or are you going to make me do it?
I'm going to let you do it because there's too many.
I'm going to do a co-player of the game with Higgins and with Miller.
All right, so here
David's Roofing co-player
here you have Miller running one in just to validate. He was the first touchdown of the night. Let's see who gets to run one in here. Miller once again. It's kind of just validating your point.
And then I don't know if you got Higgins' interception or not, but those were some big plays of Higgins tonight. They were timed. There's his touchdown pass to Falk.
No, that was Miller again. That was the third one for Miller. So the first 3 I pull up are of your guy right there.
So I'd say Miller and Higgins because Higgins had 2 interceptions, 2 touchdown passes. Did a great job tonight. Actually, 3 touchdown passes. He had 1 to Miller. Or was one of them Patterson's?
I think one of them may have been Patterson. It would be nice to have it in front of us. But.
Right. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Again, we thank Extra Clean Carpet Cleaning for feeding the team tonight. PG Telco, Prairie Grove Christian Church, David's Roofing, who sponsors our player of the game. Harton's Furniture, what my eyes have seen. Sonic of Prairie Grove Faithful Auto, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm CarQuest. Life Family Chiropractic, Standard Material Group, Dumpster Divers LLC. Our staff tonight, Miles Eubanks, our director, Quentin Finnicle, Dylan Moore, Naaman Ballstead. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Thank you. Have a great night and go Tigers.